Hello, everybody, and welcome to another SBQ live stream. Today, we are actually going to be continuing our fire red leaf green, our leaf green shiny badge quest. Everybody, it's really exciting. It's really great. I know what game I'm playing. It's fine. it's fine. Listen. If you guys haven't seen it yet, the last time that I was live was for Safari Week 2024. It was the final phase of Safari Week 2024, and we did find a shiny Pokemon, and we were able to catch it. If you've missed the clip, it is posted on the TikTok, it's posted on the YouTube. The whole VOD of the live stream is up on YouTube, but I would like to formally introduce you to Soraya, the newest member of our Shiny Badge Quest team, the Nidorina, caught in the Safari Zone. I'm very excited to have Soraya on the squad. I've never used a Nidorina on my team in the Every, so it is going to be a really good time to use a Nidorina and a Nidoqueen. I looked up Nidorina's moveset, and I'm going to be honest with you, there's nothing really that's calling to me in regards to the moveset. Nidorina does learn Crunch at level 53 if I'm wanting to wait until level 53 to evolve it. But I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know if I necessarily need to do that because Nidorina is going to be weak to psychic types anyways. So I don't really know if I'm going to be using Soraya against any psychic type Pokemon that we're going to be running across. But speaking of Pokemon that we're going to be running across, today's stream is going to be a little bit different. I know that y'all are probably expecting some shiny hunting, and I hope to get to that today, but we've got to cover a little bit of groundwork. We've reached our newest member on the team, which means, ladies and gentlemen of the TikTok or the VOD squad, if you are watching this on the YouTube in its entirety, we have to take down a badge. We have to take down a gym and earn a badge. And I don't know which one to go for at this time. The easy choice would be Erica. We can take Erica's gym out pretty quickly because we did take the gyms out of order. And after we defeat Erica, we can discuss where we would like to go next to begin our next shiny hunt. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm thinking that's the play, in all honesty, is we go for Erica. We defeat Erica really quick. And then maybe we go for an electric type Pokemon in the power plant, though not Zapdos yet. I'm going to be saving the birds until later. Or we do some fishing encounters and try to go for a shiny Horsey or a Krabby or something like that. Not sure what we're going to want to do. Shockwave, it's good to see you. Welcome on. I'm sorry if I'm ignoring chat, by the way. I don't intend to do that. Just have to get the introduction out of the way to say what's good, Because I got to say what's good to the hood. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. If you want to unfollow, I understand. I understand. Derek, what's good? Bobby, dang, I haven't seen you in a while. Looks like a new background, everything. Did you move? No, dude, I just redid The Office, man. It's part of the reason that it's been so long is I redid The Office. Two, as I was doing The Office redo and renovation, I lost my copy of the game. Which means I lost the game. And subsequently, all of you have now lost the game. Woof, that's terrible, isn't it? It's awful. Absolutely dreadful. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But that being said, alongside, oh geez, it is so slow. Oh, it is so slow going up this hill. Oh, geez. But if we're headed towards Erica, this is the right way to go. And I believe that this is going to be the fastest route over there. There's the Spirit Jack. It's good to see you. Welcome on in. Derek, how many miles today? You know what? I'm glad that you asked. I am glad that you asked, my man. Sorry. Itchy scalp, you guys. Itchy scalp. I'm glad you asked how many miles I ran today. Listen. I fell asleep at about 1:30 last night. And I woke up at about 4:30 in the morning. And then I ran about 5 miles, just shy of 5 miles, as a speed workout. I'm exhausted. I am drop dead exhausted. The pace that I was running wasn't I don't think it was necessarily anything to truly write home about, but it was a fast pace for me. It was like roughly 5 miles. It was in intervals. So I was doing like 10K pace is what it said, which was like 730 miles, which again, that's maybe not necessarily, I'm not going to qualify for the Olympics or anything like that, but it was a good distance for me, or a good speed for me with where I am in life. So I'm exhausted. Needless to say, cheers to caffeine, everybody. This is not Dr. Pepper. This is the heavy stuff. This is perk energy. So cheers to that. Perk energy is basically like a coffee substitute. It's delicious, by the way. This tastes like chocolate milk. It's so good. So good. Plus it's got protein, which, you know, helps me. It helps me to recover a little bit from my run. I forgot that I don't have a cut member. Oh, shoot. I have to have cut somewhere, right? Do we take down Erica, or do we go for like more story? Because we can try to take down Team Rocket and then go for Sabrina. We're going to have to take out Team Rocket eventually. We've got a lot of stuff that we can be doing, you know. Nidorina can learn cut. Oh, but that's an HM. Oh, but you know what? Honestly, like Nidorina is supposed to be a physical attacker, so that's not terrible. Let's take a look at our team really quick, just to make sure that everything is looking good for the squad to take down Erica. To be honest with you, I am the least concerned about this gym badge. This gym badge is a mere formality in the challenge, because, you know, Persian is level 50. Feroce is level 50, yeah, so I'm not really worried about anything with Big Goron, Kokiri, even Pharaon, you know, I'm really not too worried about it. The only member of my team that's a bit lower level is Dampe, and Dampe is kind of lower level for a reason. And that's because Dampe has the move Seismic Toss, which will only do 25 damage, because that is the level that Dampe is currently. So that works out pretty well. It's called strategy, folks. It's called strategy. I'm not saying it's a great strategy, but it is what it is, and that should help. Oh, wait, Rupee's nose cut. We're fine. We don't need Soraya's fine. She doesn't need to learn how to cut things. I apologize. Soraya's fine. She doesn't need to know how to cut things. It's totally fine. We're good to go. Hey, yo, what's good? What's good? Akaba, it's good to see you. Strategy, exactly, Mr. Shenanigans. I'm glad that you understand the brain levels that we have right now. It is on another level, as they may say. It's not quite 9,000, but it is above at least, or it is at least 8,999 levels. Yes, our intelligence, quite high, quite high. I think our team is looking fine. Honestly, I don't even know what moves Soraya knows. We've barely even sent her into battle. She's a calm nature, which is not the best, to be fair. I'm going to try to move this cord a little bit. I can't really do that, but I think that this is going to be fine. She's got double kick, poison sting, bite, and helping hand. You would think that poison sting would be helpful, but every single grass type Pokemon in this game, more or less, is also a poison type. So it won't exactly be the best, but we can try to use Soraya. She's not a ground type yet, so she should at least do somewhat well. When did you start? Started just less than 8 minutes ago. By 8 minutes and 30 seconds, roughly. What's up, Spoopy? It's good to see you. Welcome on into today's stream. You may see the new edition. You may. I think I just showed you, actually. But by the way, guys, if you did miss the new addition to the team, go check out the short video where I've posted. It's on the TikTok. It's the most recent post on TikTok. Go check it out. That is the Nidorina encounter, which is very exciting. It was in the Safari Zone, so it was very high stress. So it's always a good time when you find a shiny in the Safari Zone. I love Safari Week. It's one of my favorite events of the year. I will be working on a compilation video here shortly. I wanted to go live because I haven't been live since my vacation over to Lake Tahoe for the 4th of July. So it's definitely been a minute, but it is good to be back. It is good to be back. Magdalene, congrats on the new shiny. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm excited to have Nidorina on the team. We're going to go ahead and use Bite. I don't think it's going to be very effective. Oh, it's fine. And they flinched. So that's good. Soraya's just going to bite her way through the gym. That's the plan. It's called the strategy. Was Tahoe crazy busy? Yo, Big Sad Wolf, it was insane. It was insanely busy, dude. So listen, I've never been to Lake Tahoe before, so I literally have no comparison to this, right? but it was quite busy. I was surprised. There were so many boats in the water. That yeah, it was just kind of crazy. Also, I'm big baby because I live in Arizona, and so the water was colder. It was cold. It was friggin' cold, and I'm big baby because I have like the I live in Arizona, so I don't deal with cold very well, so I barely was able to swim. So it was like, yeah, it is what it is. We had a good time, and at the end of the day, that's what matters, right? It was a good holiday, and we'll take it. We will absolutely take it. We've got an Oddish that we're going up against. Soraya's going to bite. So guys, while we are taking down the gym, let's start to think about targets, okay, for our next team member. So positions that we are currently lacking on the team, or types that we are currently lacking on the team. We do not have an electric type, which could be good for the game. Could be good. I would love to go for a shiny Pikachu. I think that would be a ton of fun. Also, getting a shiny Magnemite would be really cool as well. So an electric type would be a really good member. It would be a really, really good team member. They're just great Pokemon in general. So could be really good to go for something like that. Alternatively, we don't have a water type either. A lot of the water type moves are currently being covered mostly by Feroche, who knows Surf. So at least there's that. But it would be really nice to get a water type Pokemon. And I love Horsey. I love Horsey. This game also has the option of getting Staryu, and I know that Staryu is a pretty cool Pokemon as well, but I don't know if we can make it there yet. We also do not have a fire type Pokemon, so basically any of the evolutions would be open for us, but I don't know if I'm ready to go for a soft reset yet. I think that I want to focus on staying awake. Soraya, what are you doing? It's just don't sleep, man. Girl, don't fall asleep. It's fine. I would love to focus on more, I want to touch grass, or at least I want to get some like random encounters in before I go for the next reset, especially because the last half of this game is going to be very reset heavy with all of the birds and Mewtwo. It's going to be very reset heavy. So I would like to go to the grass. I think that would be a really fun time. We could go to the Pokemon Mansion. I think we could find some stuff there. I think Ponyta may be there. That doesn't sound right. Why would a horse be in a building? I don't know where Ponyta spawns. I know it spawns on the island, but I don't think we get access to the island until after we fight Blaine. But I think we need to take down Team Rocket before we can do that. I don't know. It's something. Maybe go for Vulpix. Vulpix would be really good. Pikachu, Shelter, or Growlithe, or Vulpix. All good stuff. All good stuff. Can you surf over there? I do have surf. You're going on vacation tomorrow. Enjoy your vacation, my dude. That's awesome, man. Okay. I say we just keep moving forward. Honestly, we just keep moving forward. Captain was good. Growlithe. I think Growlithe is a Fire Red exclusive. So we could throw Fire Red in. Actually, I do think that the plan is to include Fire Red moving forward, just to get encounters a little bit quicker. And get through this playthrough a little bit quicker. So we could go for like Growlithe or Vulpix, see what shines first. You should get a Rhydon to surf around. That would be funny. That would be really funny. Unfortunately, did not find a shiny Rhydon or a Rhyhorn during Safari Week. How sad is that? How sad is that? I would love to go back to the Safari Zone. Y'all know I would, but I think that we should maybe go to a new area is the play. I think that's the play. And since we can surf, I think it would be a lot of fun. I just hit you guys in the face with my chin. Sorry about that. I think it would be a lot of fun to go for an electric type or a water type. I don't know. It would be a lot of fun. I don't know if I want to surf for the encounters, though. I would rather fish for something. But I don't know. I don't know. Okay, if we're paralyzed here, I am going to swap out because it is just not going to be fun to deal with it. We're going to go into Farron. We're going to go to Farron. Actually, lick a tongue. Do what you won't. Jolteon and Starmie. Absolutely not. We do not need any more Spearows going around here. No more Ganons. No more Ganons. Hashtag no to Ganon in the chat. That's what we should see. Stun Spore. Okay. You know what? We're just going to cruise through this with Feroche because Feroche, I believe, has Shed Skin. So that should be nice. Thank you for following, Avatar. Appreciate that. Welcome on in. My name is Scotty. It's nice to meet you, my dude. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I am a shiny hunter here on the TikToks. So welcome, my dude. We are in the middle of a shiny badge quest in Pokemon Leaf Green. We just got our newest member of the squad. If you're interested in seeing that reaction, it is the most recent clip on my TikTok. So go check it out if you haven't already. I would appreciate it. Drop the like on it. Would appreciate it. Okay, Feroche is going to make very quick work of this team here. Not, Feroche might be just a little over-leveled. Maybe just a little over-leveled. Just a little bit. Hey gamers, what's good, Beck? How are you doing? Hope we're all doing well on this fine evening. So happy to see the badge quest. Yay, I'm so happy to have it back. Feels real good to have it back, honestly. Now that we found the game, that is great. By the way, guys, I'm live today over on TikTok, but I will be live over on YouTube later. We're going to be starting a shiny badge quest / we've already started a shiny badge quest in Pokemon Heart Gold. Which I'm really excited about. We're still working on getting our starter. I'm really hoping that we're going to find a shiny Cyndaquil for our starter. But we're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to separate the content. So if you are interested in joining for this shiny badge quest in Johto, I would recommend following or subscribing to the YouTube channel. Great Scotty with a 3 for the E. It's the same as it is here. If you join the Discord, you find a link straight over to the YouTubes as well. But I'd recommend joining over there if you're interested in that. Of course, I'm not going to force you to do that. You can do what you want. But we're going to be focusing on the Leaf Green Shiny Badge Quest here on TikTok. We're going to be focusing on the Heart Gold Shiny Badge Quest over on the YouTube. So, drop the sub over there if you want. And also, YouTube is going to be where we're posting the VODs for literally every live stream moving forward. So that is something that you're interested in. They are going to be unlisted. You can check it out in the folder. There's a lives folder. The Stream Vault folder is what it's called. Anyway, is Dragonair at the level cap for your badge count? Actually, Weston, there is no level cap in this game. If you are the OT, then you can raise it to whatever level you want. I thank you for the congrats on the Soraya. Appreciate that, Dylan. It means a lot, my dude. The reason that Feroche is level 50 is because I wanted to wait a little bit longer before evolving him. I'm very excited for Shiny Dragonite. That is going to be so cool, especially in Gen 3. That is a dream shiny, my dudes. So I'm really excited about that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, with that being said, it's time to take down Erica. Well, it's lovely weather. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome. My name is Erica. I'm the leader of Celadon Gym. I am a student of the art of flower arranging. My Pokemon are solely of the grass type. Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea that you wished to challenge me. Very well, but I shall not lose. We shall see. Odds are kind of stacked against you, honestly, with my very overleveled team. The formality of the gym challenge, you guys. The formality. Why I decided to raise all the way up to level 50, I don't know, but I did, and it is what it is, and we'll take it. Many of them are also poison. I know. I don't know why she says they're solely grass type. They're most definitely poison. I mean, I think she's got a Tangela, which is a sole grass type for sure. But I think that it's I think Tangela, unless I'm mistaken, which I could be, I'm probably forgetting someone. I think Tangela is the only sole grass type Pokemon in all of Kanto, which is crazy. Everyone else is grass poison. Everyone else is grass poison. Kind of crazy. Not especially balanced. It is what it is. We'll take it. It's fine. I'm probably forgetting someone, though. Am I forgetting someone? Hold on. We got Bulbasaur. That's grass poison. All of its line is grass poison. Oddish is grass poison. Bellsprout is grass poison. Tangela is just grass. Is there any other grass type Pokemon in Gen 1? Can Dratini spawn in the wild in this game or only get it from gambling? So, Silver, that is a great question. You can find a Dratini in the Safari Zone or you can gamble for it. So, Yeah, it's yeah, it's kind of rough. It's kind of a rough one, honestly. It's a little rough. We got Tangela here. We can use Poison Sting. Ooh, Ingrain. Good call, honestly. Very good. Very, very good. Does it get poisoned? It does not, but it heals a little bit. Yeah, this is not going to be a good fight, honestly. Oh, well, there we go. We got the poison, so at least there's that. That shouldn't negate a lot of the Ingrain, at least. I know it's not toxic, but hey, it's something. We'll take it. Yeah, that works out pretty well. I'm going to use Bite. Oh, she's got a full heal. Okay, well, there goes that plan. They're both a gamble, lol. You're absolutely right. Yeah, no, if you're going for the gamble or if you're going for the Safari Zone, honestly, like, I think Safari Zone is more fun, personally, than soft resets. You do have the option of phasing, which can be fun if that's what you're, if that's something you're interested in. But odds are you're going to fail that shiny. You have to be okay with that. If you're going to go for that huge gamble, at least with gambling, so long as you don't soft reset it, you're golden, right? So it's fine. It is what it is. We're going to keep Soraya in for the beginning of the Vileplume fight. It is a poison type. So it's not going to be doing too much here, but I want to try to get a Bite off. Let's just see how that's looking. Bite is a special attack in this game. I am actually going to change. I don't really want to have Soraya faint. Not that this is a, like a Nuzlocke or anything like that. But I would like to get rupees in here to help earn us just a little bit more money. Payday with the amulet coin is pretty nice. It's pretty good in this game. So there's that. Plus we've got Limber, so that's pretty nice too. Another Payday will take it down, and the formality of the gym challenge is done. It is done. Jonathan, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. It's good to see your face here. Hunting for a shiny Porygon right now. Ooh, that is sick. Dude, good luck with a shiny Porygon, man. 999 coins, am I right? That's rough. Unless you're going for it in like, let's go Pikachu, let's go Eevee. It's also a good time. It's also a really good time. Best of luck with that shiny Porygon. If you guys are shiny hunting for anything in the chat, let me know. I'd love to help cheer you on. Silver, that's super exciting. Which game is it in, by the way? Hey, Shadow, what's good? What's good, my dude? Hey, my man finds his shiny in Pokemon Soul Silver. Am I right? That's exciting. That is great to see. We love to see that. Now, we've got the gym badge, guys. We done it. We've completed the formality. Yay! Look at that. Wow. That was such a challenge. That was so difficult. I can't believe how hard that was. With my level 50 Dragonair and my level 50 Persian. Wow, that was so challenging. Amazing that we were able to accomplish such a feat. Oh, so challenging. Honestly. What's next? T-Money. That is the next. That is a good question. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. We could do a little bit of a variety hunt. You know, why not? We could easily go for like head our way over to okay, you know what? We should probably do like a poll, honestly. We should see if we should go to the Lightning Factory. Is that what it's called? Lightning Factory. Or if we go to the river and hunt for something in the river. I think that we can find Horsey in the river, which could be fun. But to be honest with you, the random encounters in the Lightning Factory sound way more fun than fishing at the moment. You know? It's the power plant, thank you. I'm functioning on 4 hours of sleep, guys. If I sound dumb, it's because I'm tired. But I want to say thank you for being here and help cheering me on through the gym battle. That was a really challenging gym battle. Wow, that was rough. I forgot, Scotty, did I ever show you the wolf pack in Violet? I don't know if you did, Mr. Shenanigans. You're gonna have to send it over in the Discord, my dude. Lightning Factory sounds legit. I say we go to the Lightning Factory. I'm seeing some power plants in the chat. So that means that we could go for a couple of different Pokemon, honestly. Go for a Pikachu, which sounds a lot of fun to me. That's kind of my hope, is that we find a Pikachu. Or we find a Magnemite, or we go boom with a Voltorb. So that's a risk, but that should be fun. Should be good. I think I will join every time you're live. Hairboss, I appreciate that, man. That's super kind of you, dude. Hey, I really appreciate that, man. That really does mean a lot. Thank you. I don't know what else to say other than thank you. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, you know, I am live here on TikTok today. I'm also a live streamer over on YouTube. And there may be a future where I go back on Twitch for some variety channel, for variety games. I'm very interested in not shiny hunting in the new Zelda game. That would be something else, wouldn't it? I'm very interested in streaming the Zelda game, but it doesn't make sense to do that on my Pokemon channels. Maybe I'll post the VODs on YouTube still, on the Great Scotty YouTube channel. But there may be a future where I go back to Twitch for some variety streaming, just based off of, you know, like, solely based on, you know, if that's what the people wants, you know? Zelda, but with Pokemon would be wild, right? Say it ain't so, Scottathan. After all your soapboxing, I have soapboxed a lot. What did I say? I have soapboxed a lot. But you know what? We've been talking about it, my mod. We've been talking about it. And, you know, there may be a future. There may be a future. You know, there's at least a billion different realities, right? I've seen Rick and Morty. So we understand realities exist. So there may be a future where I go live on Twitch for some variety. So what's next, Shiny? I had to go do something, so I missed it. Oh, no, you're totally good, dude. We are going to be hanging out in the Lightning Factory, a.k.a. the Power Plant. AKA Zeus's home. Go for shiny Zapdos. Well, I mean, like, I don't want to yet. I will after we get all of the badges. I don't know. Maybe we go for Zapdos. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Rick and Morty forever, 100 years, Rick and Morty. Oh, it's good stuff. Oh, I gotta get my counter up. What am I doing? Hello, Pikachu. Hello, Pikachu. That's exciting. Hold on, let me get my counter up real quick, guys. We're gonna have to do a little bit of a reset on here. For today, we're just gonna solo. We're just gonna solo hunt. We're gonna see how solo hunting encounters are. Let's do this. Edit this. We're gonna go to 0, tab 1, delete. We're good. Close. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn on some stuff like this. There we go. And we have an encounter now, but we're going to turn it on here as well. Not that. That's not it. Where is it? Hold on. There it is. There we go. Okay, but we got to move that so that it's visible. You know what? We're just going to put it there for now. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, well, that's our first encounter. Did that work? That did not work. Is it enter? Hold on, what's my hotkey? It's enter. Okay, hotkey's enter. Let's see what we can do. A Voltorb, which would be such a sick shiny, guys. Honestly, Voltorb is a bright blue. It looks like a great ball. Would be super sick. Super scary to get the Voltorb. But, you know, it could be cool. Magnemite's also a really good one. Could be good. Hey, what's good? What's up, Reese? Scotty, what's up, brother? Jordan, what's good? Can that use self-destruct? Yeah, it can go boom. We're gonna play with that risk. We're gonna absolutely play with that risk. And if it go boom, it go boom. Maybe we should lead with Haunter or Gengar, I mean. Oh yeah, Sonic Boom. That's gonna suck, dude. That's a normal type attack. Yo, thank you for the join my team. I really appreciate that. Heart me, Maria. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Shiny Zapdos hunting? No, sir. We're gonna go for Pikachu or something else. But you know what? Crap, man. We might have to level up. I don't have him on my team right now. I don't really want to go get him. Let's go ahead and we'll send Feroche in. Oh, that's gonna be risky though. No, Feroche will be able to run away from everything. We should be okay with that. We should be good with that. That should be totally fine. We're going for Zapdos. Hey, someday we will. I know we will someday. Listen, chat, if it's something you want, let me know. Like, I know that y'all want it. I know that y'all want the Zapdos. I do too. I think that would be sick. But I don't know if I'm ready to do a soft reset right now. If it's what you guys want, like, spam it in the chat right now. But the issue is I have what is called a disdain for using legendary Pokemon in a playthrough. You know? So I don't know. If we get Zapdos, like, yeah, I would want him to be on the team, but at the same time, like, I don't know if I would really use him in the playthrough all that much. I accidentally reset my cousin's Pocket game that had shiny Zapdos on it. Oh no. And I hit his Game Boy. Rip Venonat. Dude, big rip, right? Big rip. I shouldn't have said I'd be cool without him. You know, he heard that and he was like, are you sure about that? And then he decided just to run away. I actually think it's slower to flee with the smoke ball. I'm going to take it away from, we're going to take that away. Item, take, receive the smoke ball, and there we go. Birds after badges. That's what I'm thinking, Weston. That is what I'm thinking. How'd Safari Weekend? Maria, that is a great question. I think I used the white flute. Maria, I actually posted the picture, or not the picture. I posted the clip. It's my most recent clip on the TikTok. So if you haven't seen my most recent phase, go check it out. Go check it out on the TikTok. You're probably not going to miss a shiny. We're only 9 encounters in on this hunt. But yeah, let me check. Go check it out. What's good, Kels? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see ya. Hope you're doing well on this fantastic Friday after. No. I wish that it was Friday for me and where I am at. Happy Thursday or Friday, depending on where it is in the world that you are, I suppose. But I hope you're having a good one, wherever it is that you are, you know? How's your day been? Welcome on in. We are just getting started on our newest shiny hunt. We are going for an electric type Pokemon here in Thunderdome. It's going to be very exciting. Very, very exciting. Hoping for that shiny Pikachu. But that's not it. And you can tell that it's not shiny because of the way it is. But it is a very cute sprite. I love that shiny Pikachu sprite. It's adorable. Or regular Pikachu sprite. Because it is what it is. It would be so fun. Guys, is there a way to do a repel trick to increase Pikachu? Think about it. Think about it. There might... Magneton. That's cool. That's sick. That would be something. Shiny Pikachu would be neat. It would be so neat. Shiny Pikachu is just a little bit darker. Just a little bit darker. It's a little bit more of an orange coloration. It looks good, though. It looks pretty good. Your background has changed. It has. It has changed. Part of the reason that I've been gone for so long is because I lost this game. Not just because I lost the game, but because I actually lost this copy of the game. And I was like, people are going to riot. I don't know what I'm going to do. Plus life got in the way. Anyway, but part of the reason that I lost the game was because I was redoing my background here. I was doing a lot of the stuff with the painting, the reorganizing and everything. I think it looks really good and I'm pretty happy with it. Though I'm not sure about the boxes here. I feel like there's got to be something more like right behind my face. I don't know. I don't know. I just work here, guys. Dang, I just joined and I lost. Like, I'm so sorry. Listen, Jake, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You lost the game. It happens to all of us. It happens to every single one of us at some point in this stream or in any stream where we lose the game. It's natural. The best thing you can do is just try to keep going on, because at the end of the day, we are shiny hunters, not shiny quitters. Am I right, chat? Give me a double tap on the screen if you agree. Give me that double tap. If you want, you don't have to. I'm not going to force you to do that. You can do that if you want. Guys, listen, I've got a really sad story for you, okay? It's called My Tea is a Little Sour. Here's the issue, okay? I decided, hey, I'm going to be live streaming. I should make tea. That's a good decision, right? Yes, of course it's a good decision. I don't know how old the lemon slice was. I don't know how long it's been in the fridge for. It was a little flimsy when I was slicing. It was kind of squishy, but you know, I was like, nah, it's probably fine. It's fine, right? So I slice the lemon and I dump it in and I dump the water in and I put the tea bag in and I put some honey in it because it's really good. And I put a little bit of lemonade in it because that's really good with it as well. And lo and behold, I think the lemon is bad. I think it's real bad. I've been out of town for like a week plus. I don't know when the last time someone cut a lemon was in my household. I think it may be like, it's probably pretty old. You know, is that a reusable cup? It is a reusable cup, and it is the Christmas cup. Good eye. Actually, that's pretty big. Now that I'm looking at my overlay, my face is pretty big on here. They give away free ones around Christmas. Oh, do they? I didn't know that. We actually bought like a 5-pack for Christmas. Why would you do that to yourself? Shadow, I didn't know. I mean, like, I thought it was a little flimsy and kind of like, you know, like juicy, for want of a better word, because it was just sliced open and left in the fridge. But I think it may be older than Safari Week. Like, I think the lemon slice is so old. It is so, like, sour. I don't know if I want this tea. It's a really sad story, isn't it? It's so sad. But at least I've got Perk, which is caffeine plus protein. So that's good. So, you know, hey, we'll be energized at least. That's a good thing. Scotty, you probably shouldn't drink that tea. I know. I probably shouldn't. You're probably right. But the tea. Is it weird that I think I'm a better streamer when I have tea? Like, I'm not going to say I'm a good streamer, okay? I'm not going to say that. But I'm going to say that I'm at least a percentage or so of a better personality when I have tea. And so it is really sad. I mean, like, it's pretty sour. I think it's still edible. I don't know. It smells very weird. It smells very weird. What happened to Dr. Pepper? Kels, I have really bad news. It's called my addiction. Appreciation outweighs my judgment of how many cans I have. So I didn't realize I was out of cans. But to be honest with you, it's a good thing, because while Dr. Pepper I love and highly appreciate, as all of you are aware of my appreciation for Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper does not have protein in it, and I need protein because I'm currently training for a marathon, and it's good for recovery to have protein. So my Perk, which, by the way, Perk in the background here, not sponsored, but, you know, I really like their product, and I want to promote it more. So yeah, Perk, good stuff. Check it out. Delicious flavors. I am drinking I'm not usually a chocolate fan, okay, but it is chocolate caramel pretzel Perk, and it's got protein, and it's got good healthy stuff for you, and it has caffeine, and it's helping aid in my recovery for marathon training. So it is good. It's probably better for me than Dr. Pepper, especially because, guys, my legs are so sore. I'm so tired. I need help, chat. I don't really need that much help. Marathon training is fun. I'm having a good time, but it's definitely taxing. It is definitely taxing. Get your bag, Scotty. Get that. What? Yum, that sounds good. It's good. Petition for protein pepper. Right, though? But listen here. They just introduced a new flavor, and it's a root beer float flavor, and it should be shipping to my house soon. I'm very excited about it. I want it very bad. I think it sounds delicious, because there is very little that I enjoy more than a root beer float. And one of the things that I barely enjoy more than a root beer float is a Dr. Pepper float. So I would be very excited to try this Perk. I think it sounds delicious. And I'm probably going to make ice cream out of it, because that sounds really good to me. You know? It sounds really good to me. James, I believe it's fire red or leaf green. Yes, it is leaf green. It's an authentic version of leaf green as well. It is in my Game Boy DS, my Nintendo DS, with a capture card, which is good stuff. I know. I promise you guys, there is no identity theft going on right now. I am indeed Great Scotty. I have not been replaced by Meh Scotty. I just also like Perk. That's all. That's all, folks. What's the newest shiny? Gus Gus. Great question, my man. Our newest shiny is a shiny Nidoran. Nope, Nidorina. Shiny Nidorina, who I am excited to have join the squad. I have never used any member of the Nidorina line on a Pokemon team ever in the Every. So having a shiny Nidorina going through the team, going through the SBQ is going to be a really good time. And also, Doctor, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Welcome on into the Great Scotty squad, my dude. If you like shiny Pokemon, you've made it to the right place. We are going through a shiny badge quest in Pokemon Leaf Green right now. We just defeated Erica earlier today, and now we are going for a shiny Pokemon in the Thunderdome, which is very fun. It's also known as the Power Plant, but I think Thunderdome sounds more fun, so I'm going to stick with it. Also known as the Thunder Factory, or Lightning Factory, because that's kind of cool too. Anyway, but yeah, we're trying to find a shiny Pikachu is kind of my main target, but I would love to find a Magnemite or a Voltorb as well. Of course, Voltorb does go boom, and I do not have a damp Pokemon to deal with that, so that's something. But yeah, you know, Thunderdome sounds so much cooler. It kind of does. You're not wrong. Andrew, we did beat Erica. Also, thank you for the lightning bolt, Kels. I really appreciate that. Ba-boom. That was a decision. That was a decision to say that. Anyway. Pikachu. It's not shiny. I'm really going to have to double take on these Pikachus because if I'm looking down at my DS screen, Pikachu looks more orange whenever I see it. It looks very yellow when I'm looking at my computer screen, which thank goodness for that. But definitely a thing. Is Gengar with me right now? No, we do not have Dampe on our team right now, which is a mistake. We actually do need to go get Dampe ASAP. Because if we happen to find, I'm going to make that run. We're going to make that run for it really quick. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to do this. Especially because I want to get to the encounters, you know, like I know that's why we're here. We're here to try to find a shiny Pokemon. But the fact of the matter is this: if we find a shiny Voltorb, the best chance, the absolute best chance that we have of catching that Voltorb is if we put it to sleep before it self-destructs. We do not have a damp Pokemon to prevent a self-destruct. The only thing we can do is try to put it to sleep. So we have to run and go get Dampe on the team. Now, I'm not saying we're going to find a shiny today, but it is just in case of emergency. We should be prepared. We should be smart about this. I would much rather be in the Thunderdome doing all of the encounters right now, but we got to play the smart, right? We got to play the smart, you know? Fact of the matter is this, okay? I live in the United States. I have no idea what's going on in politics with TikTok, but with the potential of a TikTok ban on the horizon in January, I would like to finish the SBQ before the potential TikTok ban goes into effect. So that way we all have the experience, you know, we can all work together. Now, I did promise Nidorina in the last video that she would rarely see the light of a PC box, and she no shake nearly fled on me. She actually wants to hang out with Ganon, which is bizarre. Who in the right mind would ever want? Oh, it's just. But you know what? I'm not going to judge. We're going to put Soraya in the box right now, and we are going to let her hang out with Ganon. Hopefully TikTok notes will be available by then. I actually have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that is. I will have to look into that later. But yeah, you know, we don't know. We have no idea what's going to happen. Honestly, like, I'm hopeful that TikTok does not go down. But I am in a position where TikTok is my largest social media following. This is where I get the most engagement on my streams. This is where I would love to continue streaming here. But I'm afraid of the future, right? So we're also going to be building up on YouTube, and there is a possibility that we go to Twitch to live stream there as well, specifically variety content. I'm going to go ahead and save the game really quick here because I don't know if I did that. Don't know if I did that since beating Erica. We should definitely be in the habit of saving the game. And we're going to use the white flute. We're going to do what we're going to do. That was a close one. Phew. Would you have a shiny Tentacool also? Hey, if I found a shiny Tentacool, I would absolutely catch it. Or try to, at least. That'd be sick. Oh, we still got Feroce in the party here. Well, let's run away. Let's run away. No Spearows. Yes! I love that emote. By the way, I do want to say a quick thank you to everybody. We got to level up Dampe. We should maybe get money. Do we like money? We like money. You know what? I actually don't have the XP share, so you know what? We're just not gonna have to worry. We're just not gonna. Maybe I give him the smoke ball, smoke orb, whatever it's called. We keeping Persian over Nidorina. Honestly, Nidorina is great shiny. I'm gonna be using Nidorina on the main team. Dampe is a really good. Dampe is really good for catching Pokemon. Not so good with his moveset for taking on like battles and stuff like that. So. Dampe, great Pokemon, but I think that Nidorina is going to be in the team over Dampe. We need the ground type coverage. I love Persian very much. Persian is also a really good Pokemon for doing some training because he helps make money with Payday and the Amulet Coin. He's a great money maker, honestly. Persian also Rupees also opens up the doors for potentially doing another soft reset in Celadon Game Corner. Could be very, very good. Can't escape from a Magneton. Didn't I just do that? Scotty the Spirits. A ring? Hold on a second. What is this? What are you talking about? What is this? I am terrified. I don't know how I feel about this. Are you, do you have enough Pokemon in the dex to, no, I definitely don't. So here's the thing about this game. This is a shiny only playthrough. It's not just a shiny badge quest. The only Pokemon that I have caught have been shiny in this game. So any Pokemon that's filled in the dex, I have had a shiny at some point. Now, in order to get the EXP share in this game, you need 50 Pokemon registered to the dex. We do not have, there's no way we have 50 shiny Pokemon registered to the dex. I know that we've had multiple lines added in, and a lot of those are 3-stage lines, but there's no way that we are close to 50 Pokemon in the dex. So unfortunately, the EXP share is just not going to be a luxury that we're going to be able to have. It just doesn't work. I thought it was only 30. Is it only 30? That would be news to me. I thought it was 50. We need to send you a Spearow plushie. No, we don't. I'm actually having a terrifying vision of just an abundance of Spearow plushies being sent my way. That would be terrifying. I could imagine just an entire shelf of Spearow plushies with this meme that's going on, and I'm terrified. I already have one. He's right here. He's right here. And that's a thing. But that could be your new background. Send him a Pidgey plushie. I would actually love a Pidgey plushie. That'd be sick. I actually don't know if the Pokemon Center has any has Spearow available at the moment. Not that I've searched, but I know that for the Sitting Cuties line that they do, pretty limited stock at the moment. How dare you? I was gonna say, Reese, before you commented, I was gonna try to beat you, but you know how I am when I start talking. I generally just don't stop talking. I mean no disrespect by throwing the Spearow plushie. That was sincerely just a meme. That was just for the funnies. I mean no disrespect. I am grateful for the gift. It was very kind of you. Even if it was very rude of you, it was very kind of you, if that makes any sense. You're right, it's 50. That's kind of what I thought. Australia has a Pokemon Center now. No kidding. Have you considered resetting for the other starters in Fire Red? Not this late in the playthrough. I mean, like, maybe. Is that something y'all would be interested in? Could you imagine? I would be a little scared of doing that because in my mind, that would be... In my mind, that would be the creation of a new SBQ, which would be cool to go through Kanto again. but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Everyone should send you a Spearow plush. I'm terrified. I'm actually terrified. I am terrified. Somehow my mods found a way to do that. He was not on the wish list. I can tell you that for free. He was not on the wish list, but using the Amazon, they found a way. So we'll see. No, Snorlax took forever. Exactly. That's one of the reasons that I don't know if I'm necessarily on board with starting a whole new SBQ, especially because over on YouTube, we have already started and are 6,264 encounters into a Heart Gold shiny badge quest, which to be honest is not a lot of encounters, but it is the beginning of the SBQ specifically on YouTube. I did mention this earlier in the stream. I'm going to mention it one more time here, and I'm sorry for repeating myself for those of you that are in the VOD squad watching this over on YouTube. I don't try to be repetitive, but sometimes it happens. The SBQ for the TikTok, the Leaf Green SBQ is going to be exclusive live streams on TikTok unless for whatever reason we don't finish it by next Safari week, in which case, yes, we will be doing live stream for it over on YouTube as well. The Heart Gold Shiny Badge Quest is going to be exclusive on YouTube with potentially the occasional update on TikTok. So if you're interested in that SBQ, go sub to the YouTube. I am working on my schedule so I can do live streams on, different days focusing on different things because I do stream on other platforms other than TikTok. So do that as well. The Spearows are safe for now. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't know how to send something anyway. Plus I'm too poor, sadly. I hear you. I absolutely hear you. But yeah, if you're interested in checking out the SBQ over on YouTube as well, I would recommend probably joining the Discord. The Discord is the best location where we can talk about shiny Pokemon when I'm not streaming. We can do the stuff on there. So that's going to be good. Are we finally back to the SBQ in Leaf Green? Mac, we back. We're back. And it's very exciting. And we will not stop. We will not yield until we find all of the badges and their shiny counterparts. It's going to be a very exciting time. We may even introduce a second game to make encounters a little bit faster. It's going to be a really good time. But Mac, we are back. And it's very good. It's good to see you, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. But yeah, we're back. Bro, it's been like 9 years. It has been a long time. It's been a long time. I know. Listen, chat. I want to say this. I want to speak to all of you right now. This is a real moment, okay? Mental health is no joke. Take care of yourself, okay? That's part of the reason that it has been so long since I've been able to live stream. Other part of the reason being that life literally just kind of got in the way. But please take care of yourself, okay? Yeah, and just know that, it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. You got a community here that has your back. And I'm here for you too. If you need anything, I'm here for you. I'll root you on. Try to cheer you up as much as I can through the screen. But I want you to know I'm here for you. Welcome to the community. If you're new here, take care of yourself. Just want y'all to know that. It's important to me that y'all take care of yourself, okay? Anyway, not to get too deep on y'all, but anyway, join the Discord. I don't know why that's related, but it is. We've all been there. Happy you're doing better, Scotty. I appreciate that. I am very happy that I'm doing better as well. But that was only part of the reason that I haven't been able to go live here on TikTok. The other reason, obviously, being I did lose the game. Not the game. I lost this game. I lost the physical cartridge for the SBQ for several months while I was redoing my office. And I was pretty sad about that, and I didn't know what else to do. So it is what it is. But sending a hug, sending all the hugs, sending all of the hugs. Appreciate that, Greg. Appreciate that, my man. Speaking of the game, it's somewhere around the house. You'll find it. I already found it, dude. We're good. We are good, my dude. We are totally good. We are totally good. Inactivity. What does that mean? You've detected inactivity. What was that, TikTok? What was that? Am I verified? What was that? Sorry if I missed this. How often do you typically stream? I'm going to be honest with you. That was a really good question. We're going to kind of have to go with the flow here a little bit on this. What was all of that? All of a sudden, I have no idea. Andrew, no idea. I think we literally just lost the game. Can't lose this page, man. I know, right? What happened, dude? Do I need to like move my mouse on occasion? I don't know what that was. Anyway, that's cool. So here's the thing. How often do I typically go live, Maria? It's going to vary a little bit, because here's the thing. I'm going to be live here on TikTok, but I'm also going to be live on other platforms as well. I know as of right now, I am planning on going live on YouTube, but there is a potential future of me doing some live streams over on Twitch, which is new for me. So that's something. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work, to be honest with you. But, excuse me. But there is a chance that I'm going to be doing more variety streaming over on Twitch. I don't know how frequent that's going to be. I have no idea if that's something any of y'all would be interested in. But the thing is this: if you enjoy my content, if you enjoy my live streams, if this is a good vibe, if you feel home here, I would encourage you to join the Discord, where we're going to be able to continue Pokemon discussions outside of stream, but we're also going to be able to notify you when and where we go live. Because as of right now, I work, I am going to school, I am trying to do content creation as like a side hobby slash potentially business. I don't know. I don't know really what this is. I would love to do this more often. And obviously, you know, finances is good for that, right? But anyway, plus I'm training for a marathon. I'm married, so I'm also taking care of, like, you know, my very small family. But yeah, you know, so I do tend to be pretty busy. I do promise this: while I am not currently at a position where I live stream on the daily, I am going to be streaming more frequently than I have been, which really is not saying much. And I know that because I know for a fact that before Safari Week, my average streams per week were probably negative. It was a zero. It was a zero, which is positive or negative, I suppose. But so yeah, I know that my track record hasn't necessarily been great. I'm trying to correct that, because this community means a lot to me, and I want to be here for you guys, as you guys have been here for me. It really means a lot. So yeah, anyway, as far as live streams go, as of right now, I do not have a set schedule. We're just going to have to play it by ear. I will say this: it is possible that this upcoming semester, being a summer semester, I may be locked to less credits. And I may not be able to take any more credits than 8. So very likely that I will be able to live stream more frequently in the summer time, which is going to be great. I'm very excited about that. But yeah, you know, what are you studying in school? I am going for, how does one have negative streams? You know, that's a good question. You know, I'm not a math major. I'll tell you that. I don't pay the math budget for my channel. Y'all know this. I don't pay the math budget. We work in generalities. Is that a word? Anyway, hello. How are you? I'm good. Welcome home, babe. Yeah.
I made it.
I did. And the lid stayed on. So that's good. Your hair looks good. I think it looks really good. Yeah. Hi, Biscuit. What's up,
I
pup?
picked up some free cars for work on the way home.
Free cars.
Yeah. They're like this big.
Oh, Hot Wheels. Ouch.
Hot Wheels.
Biscuit just clawed my
Can always
blister.
use more. Oh,
I know.
sorry.
I'm so sad. That
Was he at
hurt.
dinner?
No, he is not, because it's very early.
He eats his dinner?
I know he does. It's actually not as early as I thought it was. Oh, my bad. My bad. Puppy! Mackenzie!
My mom's friend.
Puppy,
my
you are so
friend
loud.
who had
Hey,
some
hey,
advice on the
hey.
episodes, so I'm gonna check that.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah, some good basic things. I was like, I should have thought of that.
Okay.
Anyways, puppy probably needs food.
He does. He's very excited about dinner. But, yeah.
You see on this.
What are you doing?
Trying to be seen.
Trying to be seen. You're there you go. Here, I can make it bigger.
No.
We can do that.
No.
Say hi. Hey, Biscuit, do you want to come up? Do you want to say hi, bud? Hey, buddy. Oh, there's a puppy. Ah! He's going to push me over.
Puppy dog.
Hey, pretty girl, I have a question.
What?
How old is that lemon that's been sliced in the fridge?
I don't know.
It's pretty gross.
Why did she throw it away?
Well, I thought it was good, but I made tea and it's pretty sour. It does not taste very good. Biscuit, hey, buddy, you're gonna break people's eardrums. You're a good boy, but like you're very loud. Shush.
Have fun.
Okay. I love you too. Welcome home. That's my wife. That's my wife. She's the best. Anyway. Biscuit and wifey. Carly, what's good? Let Biscuit scream. Listen, as long as it's not hurting your ears, I am concerned for your ear health. Anyway. Are you a nurse or working in an animal hospital? That is a great question. Pokemon Trainer May. Actually, she's a doctor. She is a doctor of physical therapy. So she works with little kids and developmental PT. It's a really good time. She's loving it. You know, she just started this position like a couple of months ago, honestly, but she's been loving it. It's been really good for her. Hey, yo, smart and pretty, you're winning. I am a very lucky man. Yeah, that's for sure. My eardrums. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about your eardrums. Shadow, forgive me. Forgive me, Shadow. 5 minutes and 48 seconds. My man Clayton, cheers to you, my dude. That's really good. That's awesome, man. I was doing a speed workout today, and I'm nowhere near that pace, my dude, so I know how difficult that is. You used to work at a vet office. No kidding. That's awesome. Okay, but you were going to tell us what you're studying. Yes, I appreciate you bringing me back to focus here. I do have like the attention span. I have ADD. I don't know if you can tell by how often I go off topic on stuff. I am a business major with an emphasis in social media marketing. I really enjoy what I do here on TikTok, and I want to learn more about it. And I feel like I've got so much to learn about social media, content creation, data analysis, all of these things. I love them, and they're so great. You know, and if I want this channel to grow or turn into, you know, something more lucrative, then I should have that general knowledge, right? But there's also a lot that I could do for like other companies with data analysis or with social media marketing, content creation, stuff that I'm already learning about by doing this. So it just kind of goes hand in hand in my point of view. But yeah, you know, it's fun. It's fun. I was having a convo about ADD with my mom, and halfway through I forgot what was happening. Yo, that's the story of my life. I'll tell you that. That's the story of my life. And also, if you watch any of my VODs, it's basically a story of my live streams. All of the VODs are on YouTube. They're in a playlist called the Stream Vault. So if you go to, you know, my playlist section on YouTube, if you're ever just looking for something to have on while you're doing your dishes or whatever, and I'm not live, you can check out those streams. There's quite a bit, honestly. Safari Week, stuff like that. But anyway, I will probably start get 3/4 of a way through a conversation and then completely just derail and just go completely the other way. Part of the joys of the ADD. It's never a dull moment. Never a dull moment at all. Hashtag VOD Squad, let's go. Hashtag VOD Squad. Love you guys. I do have a question for the VOD Squad, actually. I think I know the answer to it, but I don't know. I tried to join the Discord from the link tree and it wouldn't work. Oh, that's weird. It should work. I don't think the link is bad. Maybe it is. Maybe I'll need to update it. No, Reese, the issue was with the commands, like on the YouTube streams, like doing ! Discord. Obviously, we don't have access to that. We don't have access to commands on TikTok live streams, so that doesn't necessarily work. So the link tree should be functional. YouTube link tree works better than the TikTok one. Okay. So if you go to youtube.com/greatscotty, GR3ATSCOTTY, and subscribe to me there is a link tree on my profile. It may take a little maneuvering to find it, but if you find it, you can join the Discord from there. I apologize. I don't know why. I'll try YouTube then real quick. Yeah, let us know. Let us know if it's working. I'm so sorry, Maria. But yeah, welcome, you know, to the Discord. Appreciate you joining. That's really weird that it's giving you an issue. I'm so sorry. No worries, BRB. Cool, we'll see in a minute. We'll see in a minute. We got another Magnemite. No shiny there. Magnemite would be an incredible shiny. I want everybody to say nice in the chat. Let's just get it out of our system. We are at encounter 69. If I see any nices after encounter 70, which is now immediate ban on stream. No egg counter here. I know, it's so sad. It is so sad. It is so sad. I wish, dude, no shiny eggs. I don't know if they exist. Dude, I have been looking for a shiny Execute in the Safari Zone since like 2018, 2019 or something like that. And no, nothing. Never have I ever seen a shiny egg, dude. I don't think they exist. I think they're an urban myth. That's what I think. Pikachu. What a cutie. What a cutie. I love the encounter rate of Pikachu here. I think it's technically better in Leaf Green because Electabuzz is not around. Oh, hey, those bros. I didn't see your message until just now. No, Electabuzz does not spawn here in Pokemon Leaf Green. In, I believe that Pokemon Leaf Green gets Magmar, whereas Pokemon Fire Red gets Electabuzz. So if we do include Fire Red in the encounter pool, we could potentially find an Electabuzz, although it's not necessarily common. So we'll see. We'll see. The NPC in Ultra Moon took all the shiny eggs. I know. How cool is that, though, that there's an NPC with a shiny Pokemon in Ultra Moon? I love that, honestly. I want more NPCs to have shiny Pokemon, you know? Found shiny Abra yesterday on Arceus. Did you catch it, dude? That's a tough one to catch. That's a real rough one to get. That teleport is mean, dude. I'm happy for you. That's awesome. I've been looking actually for a shiny Abra in Legends Arceus for a hot minute. I have done so many encounters in Pokemon Legends Arceus and no shiny. It's kind of ridiculous right now. I don't have the shiny charm in this game that I'm playing, but I have like perfected several Pokemon without any like badges or progressing through the game other than I'm in the first area. And dude, it's just the worst, man. It's just rough that I've been so long have I roamed the lands of Hisui looking for something to shine, and I've perfected the Abra Pokedex and nothing at all. It's ridiculous, dude. Maddie, what's good? Welcome on in. You haven't played Arceus, Matt. Oh, Matt, it's a good game. It's so fun. Honestly, I think it is one of the best Pokemon games / probably the best Pokemon game since Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I think I can confidently say that, you know? I think I can confidently say that. I am very excited for Pokemon Legends Arceus. I cannot wait for that game. And I hope, very much hope, that we're going to be getting some news on it soon, because I would love to make more videos about speculation for Pokemon Legends Arceus. I think it's going to be such a fun game. I'm very hopeful for it. I just hope that it performs well. I just hope that it performs well. Did I say Legends Arceus? I meant ZA. I'm sorry. Listen, chat. I'm not going to get used to that. I've spent so long getting used to Pokemon Legends Arceus. Getting used to Pokemon Legends ZA, that's going to be rough for me. Cheers. Absolutely cheers, guys. I love this chocolate milk flavoring. It's so good, dude. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to ever get used to that. Thank you so much for the Heart Me Bunny. How are you? Welcome on in. Good to see your face in the live stream today. How have you been? Welcome on in. How was your holiday? How was everybody's holiday, by the way? Appreciate you guys being here, honestly. I apologize for being absent for so long. We had Safari Week, and then Safari Week ended, and I immediately went out of town. But for those of you that are just jumping on in, guys, we are playing the Pokemon Leaf Green Shiny Badge Quest that you may be familiar with. We do have Big Goron on the team. We just barely got our newest member on the team, and we are going for a new hunt, which is very exciting. If you missed the encounter for the Shiny Badge Quest, the most recent encounter, it is posted on the TikTok. It's also up on YouTube in the short. No, it's not. It's not on YouTube. Don't listen to me. It's not a short on YouTube. It's too long to be a short on YouTube. I could not edit it down any further than I did. But anyway, go check out the video. Go leave it a double tap as well. I would appreciate it. It would mean a lot. But yeah, go check it out. You know, I thought it was hysterical. The bargaining that I was doing in that video, I thought it was hysterical. Anyway, Anyway, I did catch the shiny Abra and evolved it into Kadabra. Let's freaking go, dude. GG's. I'm going to leave a nature guess. I'm going to say it's a serious Kadabra. It's a very serious Kadabra for that shiny. That's my guess. That's my guess. Discord is so nice and well organized. I cannot take any credit. I literally turned to my mods the other day and I said, I am sick of Discord. Okay, maybe not literally, but I was basically like, listen, I'm not good with the Discord stuff. Like, I don't understand this app very well. So I'm giving the keys to, I gave the key to my mod Reese. What is your title now officially? What is your title on the Discord, Reese? Shout out to your mods because they killed it. It looks crazy well done. The Discord Master. That's right. The Discord Master. Yeah. So shout outs to Reese, the Discord Master. Appreciate the work that you've done, brother. I really do. It really means a lot, especially because I just am not good with that. I'm not good with that stuff. So here's my question, chat. Here's the thing. I know that in modern Pokemon games, if you have a ghost type Pokemon, no matter what level it is, when you run away, it will succeed. You will succeed in the runaways. Is Dampe just so fast that we're able to run away with no problem? Or does that exist in Pokemon Fire Red? Because we're able to run away every time. And I don't think it exists in this game. I think that this was something that was introduced in Pokemon Sword and Shield. But we have a 100% success rate, to my knowledge. Unless I'm very much mistaken. I could be very much mistaken, but I don't know. You modded a Discord for over a year and could barely make a new channel. Yeah, it's rough stuff, dude. I'm not good with Discord. I'm not good at all. Literally, the only reason that I have it, this is a funny story, actually. I started live streaming over on Twitch, right? I started a long time ago. And I started by playing Pokemon. No, I started by playing Breath of the Wild. No camera at all, just Breath of the Wild, just chilling and live streaming to, 0 people. But there was one person that joined in my my live stream and was like, "Hey man, you're pretty cool. Do you have a Discord?" And I was like, "Discord? Who's that?" And he was like, "Listen, I'll make you a Discord. It's no big deal. I'll make you a Discord, and then you can join it, and we'll be able to hang out, when you're off stream as well." And so I was like, "Okay, yeah, cool, we can do that." And so then he made me my Discord. I literally did not make my Discord. I have no idea how to even do a Discord. And so this guy, he's so kind. I don't think he's in the community. I haven't seen his face in a really long time, but really kind dude. He made my Discord and then he literally turned the keys over to me. And he's like, I can be your mod if you want or whatever. And I was like, yeah, cool. And then, yeah, just the nicest guy. Literally made me a Discord and then turned the keys over to me. And so that it was just there, and we hung out for a long time after stream, or just when I wasn't streaming, we got more people in the Discord, we grew a bit, yeah, I haven't seen him in a long time. Very nice dude though. That's awesome. I love to hear that. Right? Very interesting story though. But anyway, that's it is what it is. Very kind of him to turn the keys over. So that was nice. Shadow, thank you for liking the live, by the way. We're at 11,000 likes. Guys, I haven't even looked at that today. Thank you so much for the 11K. Really appreciate that. You guys are crazy. Getting closer and closer to that 20K. We're over the halfway point. Whoa. We're halfway there. You streaming tomorrow? Daniel, that is a great question. No. I will not be streaming tomorrow because Fridays are really rough. I might be able to stream in the afternoon, maybe. But if I do stream, it'll probably be on YouTube. Join the Discord if you haven't already, for notifications on when and where I go live. But here's the thing, okay? I live in Arizona, and I promise you this will all tie together in a beautiful bow in just a moment. I live in Arizona, and it is currently like 130 billion degrees. It is so hot. The only time of day where it is potentially below 90 degrees is at approximately 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning, right? which is before the sunset. Once that sun rises, just before sunrise. Once that sun rises, instantly, plus 10 to 15 degrees. So hot. I am currently training for a marathon. So what this means is I need to do very long distance runs. And the best day to do that is generally Saturday mornings, unless, I'm scheduled to work every single Saturday. So fun. We love Saturday shifts. They are so fun. They are such a good time. I love them. They're so good. Anyway, the best time that I can do those distance runs is Saturday morning, which means that I need to be waking up at approximately 3:30 in the morning. When I stream, I always go over the clock, and I would love to stream on Fridays. However, I cannot risk my sleep on those days. I have to wake up crazy absurdly early on Fridays so that I don't die in the sun, in the heat of Arizona while I'm training for the marathon in October. I don't have any other choices. So as of right now, the answer is, unfortunately, I cannot stream on Fridays. I basically just need to block that day out. That being said, the best thing, if you like my live streams, if you enjoy hanging out with me on the live, first of all, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's so kind of you. I love having you here. It means a lot to have you here. I try my best to be as engaging as I can with the chat. So thank you for chatting, saying hi. I know it can be a little scary to, say what up, but I appreciate you guys. But listen, if you want notifications on when and where I go live, I would recommend joining the Discord. It is the best place to be notified in the moment when and where I go live. My mods are on top of it with the notifications. They will post when and where we go live. If I'm live here on TikTok, if I'm live over on YouTube, shout outs to the YouTube VOD squad, by the way, or if maybe someday I return to Twitch and do some variety streams over on Twitch. Because listen, chat, listen here. Planet Coaster 2 was just announced today. That sounds dope. That sounds great. I love Planet Zoo. I'm not very good at the game, but I would love to play Planet Coaster 2 in hopes that I can get better at stuff. Scotty, please, I need Paper Mario. Dude, I would love to do Paper Mario. No streams on Fridays or Sundays. Those are basically concrete. Yeah, those are basically concrete black days. I will probably, arguably, very rarely be live on those days. Only if there is like an event like Safari Week. Safari Week kind of throws everything for a loop. I stream every day that I can for Safari Week, but Safari Week just ended, so that's not going to be happening for a minute. TLDR, join the Discord. Join the Discord for notifications on when and where I go live. What did it tip out in your area today? It was 115 in Tucson. Good question, my man. Good question. What is the temperature today? Because it is friggin' hot right now. It says it's 106 right now. I don't know if I believe that. I do not know if I believe that. Today, the high was 112. So a little bit less than that. Yeah, dude, I'm sending good vibes into the universe, prayers. I'm sending good thoughts, everything for rain. I would love some rain in this area. That would be so nice. It would be so friggin' nice, dude. How do you live in that heat? To be honest, Silver, I really don't mind it. I really don't mind it. I am probably the 1% of Arizonians that really, I don't mind the heat. I mean, like, if you stay inside from the hours of 10 to 6, you're typically pretty good, right? Like, it's fine. I really don't mind it. I enjoy it. It's honestly, this is going to be weird. Okay. This is going to sound weird, but to be completely honest with you, it is so relaxing to open your door and just be blasted by a wave of heat. I love that feeling. It's like walking into an air dryer, like a hair dryer, right? The hot hair dryer, but the whole world is your hair dryer. It feels really good. I love that feeling. It's great. And I know that I'm the 1%. It's more of a dry heat, right? Exactly. It's a dry heat, Holly. It's a dry heat. Anyway, sorry. I wanted to go to the face cam there. I don't know why, but I did. Because I can, and I love that. I think it's so fun to go to face cam on occasion. Anyway, But yeah, you know, dry heat, I love it. It's like humid. It's not humid like the East Coast / South. That's no, I could not live in humidity. I straight up could not live in humidity. That would be miserable. I don't know how y'all do it. I like the dry heat. Dry heat's pretty good. I'm in Canada and it peaked at 108. Dude. Yeah, sure. The world hair dryer, huh? Okay, Shadow. Okay, Shadow. I see you. I see you, Shadow. I see you and your sarcasm. I'm not falling for that. Drink water, folks. It'll quench you. Nothing is quenchier. Tis the quenchiest. We got a Voltorb, and he is not a shiny, my dude. You can't time me out on this platform. For humidity is nuts. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Nope. Plus, y'all have crocodiles, man. I will listen. I'll take scorpions over crocodiles any day, and alligators. Right? You got both. Maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know my alligators versus my crocodiles. They both have teeth. That's what I know. That's all I know. They have teeth, and I say nope. I say goodbye, lizard. You live on the coast? Heck yeah. Dang it, you're right, we can't. That's it, we're gonna exclusively stream on YouTube now so we can time out Shadow. Listen, I don't make the rules, chat. I just make the rules, okay? I don't make them though. I definitely make the rules. But I definitely don't keep them. You know how to tell the difference. Oh, just because of the way they are, yeah. A lot of things have teeth. That makes them alligators. All right. They're nope lizards, you know? By saying you see you in a while. Oh, that's right. See you in a while. Crocodile. That's right. That's the only way. Hello, Pikachu. How are you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Listen, buddy. I think you're really cool. That's all. That is all. No, I literally don't know the difference. I don't understand what the difference is between crocodiles and alligators. Is it a saltwater thing? Is it a freshwater and a saltwater thing? Maybe. I don't know. When I was in college up north, I got to naked... Barf. No way. There's no way. Is that Celsius? That's got to be Celsius, right? Are you shiny hunting? Bin Man, I am. We are going for the next member of the SBQ squad. Let's go. We're hoping for Pikachu. I'm hoping for Pikachu. I don't know what chat's hoping for. No idea. What? Where were you up north with Santa? What is this? Wait, Santa's in North Pole, right? I think so. Unless I've been sending my letters to the wrong Santa for all my life. Another Pikachu. I'm hoping for Pikachu. I don't know what everybody else is hoping for, you know. But there's no way. -60 in Minnesota? There's no way. That's disgusting. Frozen Antarctica. Right though? I'm hoping for Zapdos. Dude, that 0.05% Zapdos? That 0.05, dude? This shiny 0.05%? Dude, that would be insane. I have never even seen a 0.05% Zapdos spawn in the wild in the Thunder Dome. But it would be sick if that was a shiny Zapdos at the 0.05%. I don't even want to know what the odds are of that. Listen, I don't pay the math budget enough to know the odds of that. There's no way. But dude, could you imagine? It's gross in New York City right now. Dude, the whole heat wave is it's brutal right now, right? It's terrible. I mean, I don't really, it's not really that big of a difference to me. I actually laugh. I get the notifications on Alexa and Alexa's all like, "Oh, Scotty, there's like this, you know, the heat wave. It's going to be hot in your area." And I literally say, "What's the difference? what's the difference right now?" Like, sure, it's a heat wave, you know? And I do feel for the country, like the country in whole, it's like really struggling with the heat wave right now. Like, I really feel for you guys. But like in Arizona, it's just another Tuesday. It's just another Thursday, man. Thank you for the heart me. Devos, appreciate that. How's it going, bro? Welcome on into the stream. Hope you're doing well, my dude. Welcome. Scotty, never tell me the odds. It was so cold so often. We had underground tunnel. Oh my gosh. This sounds like another world to me, Maria. This is insane. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Walk, little man, walk. Find a shiny, little man. Try it again. Try it again, little man. Try it again. Mini me. That is so wild, dude. Are you live on YouTube too? Nope, not today. Not today. I know that dual streaming is a thing. I don't know if I necessarily agree with it. Listen, I know it's a good strategy. I see people do it all the time and they're highly successful at it. I just don't know. With how I am in my ADD, dude, I feel like focusing on one chat is hard enough. You know what I mean, man? Like, you know, all of the videos are going to go live on, they're going to be posted on YouTube after the VOD squad, hashtag VOD squad. Let's see some hashtag VOD squads in the chat. But I don't know, man. Like, I'm not opposed to it. But currently my strategy is let's just hang out on one place. If you want to watch on YouTube, I'll see you on YouTube when I'm live on YouTube. If you want to watch on TikTok, let's hang out on TikTok while I'm live on TikTok. You know, I feel like that's the thing. What is happening? What is happening? You know, that's a great question. I don't know. I have no idea. I just work here, bro. We're shiny hunting currently. We are currently shiny hunting. If you make this a more common thing, have you thought about Emerald Rogue? Ooh, Emerald Rogue 2 would be amazing. Thank you for the lightning bolts in the Thunderdome, Kels. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. We got a Pikachu for the Thunderdome. My TikTok just lagged out. My bad. Oh, dude, you're good. No stress. You're good. No stress at all, man. Yeah, Kleiner, absolutely. I can show you the team. It's been a minute since we've done that. I'm going to be posting a video here shortly, going over like the new team introductions because we don't have the most recent member currently in the box. I made a promise that they could hang out with Ganon. I don't know why they would ever want to hang out with an evil pig monster, but listen, I don't make the rules. But in my team currently, we've got Dampe, the shiny Gengar. We've got Kokiri, the shiny Venusaur. We've got Faroche, the shiny Dragonair, who is very close to evolving. By the way, very close. We've got Bigoron, the shiny Snorlax, and we've got Farron, the shiny Primeape, followed up by Rupees, the shiny Persian. This is a shiny badge quest playthrough, meaning that we can only use shiny Pokemon on our team, and we have to find and catch a shiny Pokemon before we take on the next gym challenge. So earlier today, we defeated Erica because of the newest team member, which if you haven't seen the clip of that, I did post it on TikTok. It is exclusively on TikTok. Thank you, Demos, for the game controller. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much, my dude. Go check it out. Go check it out on my profile. It's the most recent clip that I've posted. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a new Meet My Team video here pretty soon. But yeah, that's a great question. What happened to Friday? Great question, because payday happened on Fridays. We changed Friday's name. We kind of did a vote as a community. I think it may have been in the Discord, actually. We did a vote as a community in order to remain on the Legend of Zelda theme. We decided that Rupees was the better name for Persian than Friday in order to stay on the Legend of Zelda theme. And listen, it's not because I don't believe that there are days of the week in Legend of Zelda. I am sure that Friday exists in Hyrule Kingdom. It's just that Rupees fit the theme a little bit better, so we amended that. Rupees went through a name change. Tis all. I love the Legend of Zelda theme. Dude, I'm glad that you like it. I'm quite fond of it too. I feel like the names are very, very nice. And they go well with the Pokemon too, you know? That's what I think, personally. What do I know though, right? I just work here. But like I said, I'm very excited about the new Legend of Zelda game. I think it's sick. I can't wait to play it. September is going to be a very fun month. Not only do we get Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, but we also get the Great Deku Tree Lego set. And I cannot wait to have a young Link minifigure. That's going to be so sick. And our little red panda Lego friend is going to have a permanent home in the Great Deku Tree. She's going to help keep Goma at bay. That's what I say. That's what I say. I'm going to do the Legend of Time, Ocarina of Time Lego set. I grew up with that game, and I love Breath of the Wild, and I love Tears of the Kingdom. But to be honest with you, when I think of the Great Deku Tree, I think of my adventures as young Link, going through the Great Deku Tree and ridding it of the parasite. That's my experience with it, you know. All right, I'm actually gonna go to bed. Shockingly enough, I can barely stay awake. My dude, go to bed. Shadow, my man, 30 hours, my bro, go to bed. You're good. I'll be here. That's good. I hear you, man. Have a great night's sleep. Please rest. I'm ready for Mario and Luigi. Yeah, that's gonna be sick. You know, that's gonna be really cool if you're into those games. I loved playing the 1,000-Year Door. Again, I grew up with that game. That game is very fond to me. I love the humor in that game. It's so good. It is so good. I love that game. So much fun. Yeah. Okay, how long did it take to get Shiny Snorlax? I used to watch and lost you way back. Dude, you're good. How's it going? Welcome back in. It's good to see you here. I don't remember how many encounters it took, but I know that it was a very, very long time from start to finish, and that was because there was a lot of life that kind of got in the way. Yeah, there was a lot of life that kind of got in the way from live streams. So I really just was not able to do a lot of that during that time. I'm really sad about my tea. I'm really sad that the lemon is sour and bad. I really want to drink it, as I feel like that would help my throat so much. But it just I mean, it doesn't smell that foul. It just smells like it just is soured, you know? It's just a little soured. I don't know if it's good though. Gonna have to spill the tea. I'm gonna have to throw it away, dude. I have no idea how old that lemon was, man. I think it was older than Safari Week. I think it was so old, sadly. And I threw it in there because I really wanted to get to the live stream. Gosh dang it, chat. Gosh dang it. It's the worst. It's so sad. I shouldn't cry over spilt tea, but it's just so sad. Bad lemons is a deal breaker. Yeah, dude, it's so sad. It's so sad. Great question. No Safari Zone. Great question. Serato, we actually completed Safari Week 2024. It's done. I would love to go back to the Safari Zone. Don't get me wrong. But when I'm thinking about the Pokemon type that we need for our team, the electric type is really speaking to me. I don't really know why, but we don't have an electric type on the team right now, and I would love to go for the shiny Raichu. I think that would be sick, dude. It would be sick. But speaking of Safari Week 2024, number one, I will be posting a compilation video shortly. I actually think I'm going to do 2 compilation videos, not because they're going to be drastically different, but because I have an audience here on TikTok, and I have an audience over on YouTube. I think I'm going to do a vertical video for TikTok and a horizontal video for YouTube. Did I get that right? Maybe I got that backwards. Anyway, but we're going to be posting that here shortly. I need to finish editing it. But if you missed the most recent phase, the final phase of Safari Week, or any of Safari Week, all of the VODs are over on YouTube. You can watch them in full. And we've also posted shorts here on TikTok for the encounters. So if you want to search through my TikTok page, you can find them on there as well. I got it right? Okay, cool. What Pokemon should I farm to evolve my Haunter? Ooh, great question. To evolve your Haunter or to evolve your Ghastly? Because my answer is going to be very different based off of your answer. So, yes, to be accurate, yes, you do need to trade Haunter in order to evolve it. Haunter into Gengar? Yeah, you got to trade it. You got to trade it, my dude. If you're playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, you could get the link cable item, and that would enable the evolution if you're playing that game. So if you're playing older games though, you do need to trade it. And some games, like fan-made games, have worked their way around it a little bit. But if you're playing an original copy, anytime that you have a Haunter and you want to evolve it, you're needing either a link cable in more modern games, or you need to trade it. Hey Macho, how's it going? Trade evolutions are awful, dude. They're the worst, man. I feel like one of the best things in modern day Pokemon is the addition of the link cable. I think that is really great. Especially, my hope is this. Was it in Scarlet and Violet? I don't think the link cable was. But if there's going to be, hold on, you don't necessarily need internet to do a link to do a trade. You could do it local. without a cable. Still though, I think that they should include the link cable as an item. I'm so sorry, Jake G with the 6 roses. I don't know when that was, or if you're still here, but I want to say thank you so much, man, for those 6 roses. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you, dude. Also, I want to say thank you to everybody who's double tapping their screen today for the 13,000 likes on the stream. I really do appreciate that. I don't know if I'm necessarily deserving of all of the likes, but thank you all the same. Really do appreciate that. Manzara is unmatched. Mustache Marty, how's it going, my dude? How's it going? Hope you're doing well on this fantastic day. Thank you, by the way. It's very kind of you to say. Speaking of mustaches, I haven't shaved mine in a few days. Trying it out. Doesn't look the best right now. But you know what? We'll see what happens. I don't really grow facial hair. I was cursed with genetics in that regard. But if I were to have any facial hair, I would be limited to a mustache because otherwise it is far too patchy. Far too patchy. I support the stash. I figured you would. There's something about the vibe, you know, Mustache Marty. I don't know what it is, but I thought maybe you would support the mustache. I was cursed with genetics. Hold on, I gotta text my wife real quick. Hold up. 2 seconds, chat. 2 seconds. But yeah, you know, so... Whoops. Okay. Anyway. Scotty, what's good, Gage? How's it going, my dude? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to continuing our SBQ, the Shiny Badge Quest in Pokemon Leaf Green, going for an electric type Pokemon here in the Thunderdome. We are excited to be here in the Thunderdome. Tis a good time. Tis a good time. So every year, I include a Razor in his birthday gift. Hold up, I missed something. I missed something. You're gonna transfer these shinies up when you finish the SPQ? Probably, because I don't want to lose them. I don't want to lose them. Holy chan, so every year I include a Razor in his birthday gift. I love that, because we always need more Razors. Because we have the ability, I don't know if you know this, but all of us have a superpower, and it is called the ability for our hair to slowly dull steel. How effective is that superpower? No idea. I don't think that I'm, going to be able to, like, I don't know, save the world with that ability, especially with how patchy my beard is. But hey, listen, it's a cool ability. All the same, I mean, that's pretty sick. But anyway, smell rain coming. You smell rain coming? So it's a gag gift. Well, I know, dude, it's the worst. Dude, it's awful. It is actually awful. Yeah, it's actually awful. No, it's funny though, because it's like my right side of the face, like especially down here, like I can grow facial hair right here and maybe a little bit like over here, but a little bit patchy on my cheek. But my left side of the face, bare. It's bare. It's always so bare, except for like a little bit like right here. Like it's awful. It's absolutely terrible. And I'm not sure how thick my mustache will even be if I did grow it out. Like if I continued to grow it out, I'm like interested in trying, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, lol and little patches. Yeah, it's cute, right? It's endearing. It's endearing is what it is. By the way, Jake G, thank you so much for the roses, man. I really appreciate that. I apologize for missing those. I was probably looking at my phone at the moment. / I don't see the notifications for them. So I'm really sorry. If anybody financially contributes to the stream, we really do appreciate you. Appreciate you guys doing that. It's not an expectation, but it does mean a lot, and it makes it possible for me to be able to live stream a little bit more frequently. So thank you so much for that. Really do appreciate it. Clayton, thank you for the follow, my dude. Welcome on into the live stream to the Great Scotty Squad, man. You're joining us today on our Leaf Green Shiny Badge Quest, man. We're trying to, we actually just earlier today beat Erica and are proceeding with our next encounter for the Shiny Badge Quest. So hoping to find a Shiny Pikachu. I am, at least. I don't know what chat's hoping for. I think they're rooting for the Zapdos encounter, which is a joke, chat. It is a joke. It is a joke. We cannot encounter a Shiny Zapdos in the wild. We have to soft reset for it. And I don't know if I'm ready for that. I really don't know if I'm ready for that. It would take a lot of convincing for me to do that. Anthony, what's good? Welcome to the stream, man. No. I want the Pikachu, I think I want the Pikachu, man, dude. How to trade with an NPC. So if you are wanting to trade and trade back, you can't do that with an NPC. The NPCs are coded. They're asking for specific Pokemon as well. So it's yeah, not exactly, you wouldn't really be able to do that. Would love me a blue Voltorb. That would be a scary one, my dude. What would be quite scary. 100 galaxies and he hunts the Zapdos. Listen, I am not going to make any sort of financial agreement with you guys. You are free to spend your money however you would like to. If you want to donate to the stream, I would be very grateful to it. But I'm not going to force that on you guys. I have too much respect. I'm not going to do that to you. If it's what you want to do, great. That would be awesome. I would love to do that. I would love to go for the Shiny Zapdos. Currently, what the plan is for the legendary birds is to go through the game, and then before we go to the Elite Four, find all of the legendary birds. And then after we go through the Elite Four, go for Shiny Mewtwo. I got a terrible blister while I was away. And I just broke the skin because it's just so dry. So that hurts. That hurts a bit. You're hoping for a Pikachu? I would want to see a Pikachu. I think Pikachu would be so cool. I know that Pikachu isn't necessarily like the most, like incredible shiny, quote unquote. I think it looks pretty good in Gen 3. I think it looks very good in Gen 3. Why'd you name Gengar Dampe? It's a Legend of Zelda reference if you're not familiar. It's Dampe is he's the gravedigger in Legend of Zelda. And so we named him Dampe after that because we have a Legend of Zelda theme going on right now with our Shiny Badge Quest. So any Pokemon that we find in this game, any shinies that we catch, we are naming them after Legend of Zelda references. Oh, okay. Which shiny are you hoping for here? I'm hoping for Shiny Pikachu, honestly, but I'd be happy with anything. We don't have any electric type Pokemon. I think that a Shiny Voltorb would be sick. I think it would be super cool. I've never used an Electrode on my team. And maybe that's not true. I used Hisuian Electrode if that counts. I've never used Cantonian Electrode on my team, so it'd be really cool to find a shiny Electrode eventually. David, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate that. Welcome on in, dude. My name is Scotty. It's nice to meet you. Welcome on in. Yeah, man. If you get a shiny Voltorb, are you gonna name it Navi? Yo, that's a good name. That's a good name. Not gonna lie, I'd consider it. I would absolutely consider it. Or Tattle or Tail from Majora's Mask. Maybe. We'd have to think about it, Like, I'm inclined. I'm super inclined. But no idea, I do generally open it up to the community a little bit. I love community input for nicknames. So yeah, love that for you. Gio, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. It's nice to meet you. Welcome on in to the Shiny Badge Quest that we're working on in Pokemon Leaf Green. What are you going for? Looking for Electabuzz? Dude, that would be sick. Unfortunately, this is Pokemon Leaf Green. I'm interested. I think that I might include Pokemon Fire Red in future streams. Today we defeated the gym leader, Erica, because we just barely got our most recent team member, so it was time to take down the gym. So I figured with just one game today, we'll just kind of do one game so we can focus on that. But I don't know where I was going with that, really. So there's a chance in the future, if we include Fire Red in the rotation on here, because I do have the ability to trade it over, we could find a shiny Electabuzz, but he is not available in Leaf Green, sadly. Am I on Twitch? Currently, no. I am currently only live on TikTok. I do live stream on other platforms, specifically YouTube. I might be picking up streaming again on Twitch, maybe. specifically for more variety content, you know, because anyway, maybe I'm not going to guarantee that. I do have a Twitch channel. It is Great Scotty. You can drop a follow there. As of right now, it is highly inactive. I have not streamed on Twitch probably since 2019. Yeah. Is this modded? No, this is OG. This is the original copy of Pokemon Leaf Green. We're going through it regularly, which is why we're not speeding up the encounters as well. I like the idea of the double hunt for the Electabuzz. I would like that. I would like that as well. You should make a video explaining the Zelda lore. Ooh, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. How'd you get the Gengar? That's a great question, my dude. So this is an original copy of Pokemon Leaf Green, and I also have an original copy of Pokemon Fire Red. So it was a little bit of a process, but I was able to trade it back and forth in order to get it. Yeah, that was like a whole live stream in order to actually evolve Gengar. That was a long process with having everything set up, because I only have one Game Boy Advanced SP, and then I also have the Game Boy Player for the GameCube. So I had to like plug in my GameCube, plug in my SP, have it all connected. It was a thing, man. It was a thing. I hope that I never have to do another trade evolution in any Gen 3 games, because it was a nightmare. What's your team, man? That's a great question. I can show the team. Give me just one moment here. Let me get this encounter done. And then we can do that real quick. Is there any way to get Alakazam without trading? Unfortunately, no, not to my knowledge. Whoops, that's not the right place. Unfortunately, no, it's another trade evolution. You got to trade for it. So we got Dampe, the shiny Gengar, leading the squad right now. This is a great catching Pokemon, excuse me. Kokiri, the shiny Venusaur. Faroche, the shiny Dragonair. I should probably give you guys more time to appreciate the shinies, because Gen 3 shiny Venusaur is the top tier for Venusaur shinies. He unfortunately goes downhill after Gen 3. But anyway, Faroche, the shiny Dragonair, level 50, very close to evolving into the shiny Dragonite. Cannot wait for that. This is a Celadon City Dragonair, so it was Game Corner. Big Goron, the shiny Snorlax, because you have to in a Kanto playthrough. You got to do the soft resets for a shiny Snorlax. Farron, the shiny Primeape, second member of my team. Love Farron so much. And Rupees, the shiny Persian. The moneymaker, you know? 5 more levels. We're getting close, dude. I vote next time we electric. Tingle. Ooh, that would be a good one. That would be a really good one. Yeah, we'll have to see. If it makes sense and it works, I'm not opposed. Did I forget one? Oh, you're right, Derek. I did. I forgot the most recent shiny that we got. The Safari Zone shiny that we got, who's currently in the PC. For reasons beyond me, I don't understand why they wanted to go to the PC, but they did. Urbosa for a female. That would be sick. That would be so good, Weston. That would be so good. By the way, though, guys, yes, there is also a shiny Spearow. You can find that clip on the YouTube and the TikTok as well. And also the most recent member of the team is the most recent video that I've posted on the TikTok. So check it out there if you want. It'll be on YouTube eventually. But anyway, am I done? I don't know if I can say that word on TikTok without getting banned. Anyway, thank you for the finger hearts, by the way, Maria. I really appreciate that. Jake G with the roses. I really appreciate that as well. I'm sorry if I missed those in the chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. It means a ton. It really does mean a ton. We got another Pikachu. It's not shiny. No shiny Spearows. Let's go. Is there actually a Game Corner machine that is more lucky? To be honest with you, Bin Man, I didn't even play the Game Corner. When I was shiny hunting for Meowth, or for whatever shiny I got there, I was on a route where the encounters were Pidgey, Bellsprout, or Meowth. And I said that if we got shiny Meowth, then the game plan is to let Meowth learn Payday so that we can just buy as many coins as we need to. We just can print money, basically. And then we can just buy as many coins as we need to from the Game Corner without needing to worry about the slot machines, because I don't want to do that. That would be terrible, until we max out on coins, and then we can just buy 3 Dratini per reset. Great. I loved it. It was such a fun hunt, honestly. And the prep for it was amazing. It was so great. What Pokemon would earn the name Link or Zelda, or is that a no-go? Ooh, honestly, that's a good question. See, it's difficult in this game, you know, with Leaf Green, because the pool is so limited, right? I mean, like, I feel like Ceruledge might be the most, Link-ish Pokemon, maybe not. Definitely not available in this game. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna do that. All right, sounds good, dude. Best of luck, man. Best of luck. Hopefully you find something soon with that. I always name my Mew Zelda. That's a good one. I love that. That's sick. I love that. By the way, guys, thank you so much for the 17,000 likes on the live stream. You guys are incredible. I really appreciate everybody double tapping that screen. Glade would make a good Link Pokemon. That would make a good Link Pokemon. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Zacian is a good Link Pokemon. That's true. Link, Nidoking, Eevee, or Ninetales for Zelda. Ooh, I love that. Love that. Ninetales for Zelda makes a lot of sense. I was this close to naming Nidorina Zelda. I was literally that close. Like, Zelda would have been a great name for Nidoqueen. Obviously a queen, right? Like, that makes a ton of sense to me. This may be a little out of left field, but what is going on? I think I'm back. Did I lose you guys on the live? Apologies. I just got a notification from TikTok Live Studio, so that was weird. Anyway, I'm back. Hi guys. How are you doing? It glitched. Sometimes we have this issue with TikTok Live Studio. It drives me crazy. Where just randomly it just doesn't want to work. It's really annoying. Is what it is though, I guess. Is what it is. We got to work with the systems that we got, right? This may be a little bit out of left field, but I actually feel like Farfetch'd would be a good Pokemon for Link, specifically because it is essentially wielding a leek, right? Like, it's not the best, it's I'll admit that, but it's the best that we got for Gen 1. It's the best that we got for Gen 1. There's a glitch in the Matrix. What? I don't even know where to encounter Farfetch'd, though, to be honest with you. I know I've caught it before. I think Link would be the best. Oh, that's a good point, Silver. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Gotta get Jinx and name her Zelda. Oh, jeez. Oh, the Ice Path. That would be a fun place. Maybe find a shiny seal. Only get far through trade, I think. Oh, only get Farfetch'd through trade? I don't think so, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just a rare encounter on the one route. Maybe. I don't know. I love Seal so much. Unfortunately, not a very good shiny, but I love Seal and Dugong. They are great Pokemon. I love them very much. Like, I don't get why people hate on them, to be honest with you. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I could be wrong. I really could be wrong. Jolteon could also be Link. I could see that. I could see that. Or Pikachu could be Link, because he's the mascot, right? Kind of, maybe? No? Just me? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. How do you use Payday to make money? You just use it in battle, and it will, that's the thing, you do have to use it in battle, so it can take a little bit of time. But if you do use it in battle, you'll be able to pick up coins. So while you're just training your Pokemon, or just like redoing battles with people, you can make good money. I think I've got like probably a pretty disgusting amount of money in this game because I've just used Payday, and I have a level 50 Persian that just kind of, is very, very good. Also keep in mind that Payday is a physical move in this game, so it would be best if you catch a Meowth that is maybe an adamant nature to increase the physical attack for Payday, and also maybe EV train it for physical attack. Use proteins on it. Go defeat specifically Mankeys on the route just left of the one city, Viridian City, I think, and encounter all of the Mankeys in the world over there. That way your Payday will do more damage. It's not necessarily a very heavy hitting move, but that way you can get through encounters a little bit faster without losing HP or battles. If you can start one-shotting Pokemon, that's the best play. That is the best play. So that's my recommendation. So EV train, get adamant nature if you can. Yeah. That's my recommendation. Unfortunately, Synchronize is not does not work too well in this game. To my understanding, Synchronize does not necessarily work too well. Got to catch them all. What are we going for? Great question, my dude. Honestly, I'll be happy with anything that shines here. I know that I say that a lot, but I really would be. We don't have an electric type Pokemon for our SBQ, so it would be really good to get something. I'm really hoping for a Pikachu because I would really love to use Raichu in Gen 3. I think that would be super fun. The man Dan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, dude. How are you doing? Welcome on in to the Great Scotty Squad, man. Shiny Raichu is so cute. It is adorable. It is adorable. I love Shiny Raichu. And to be honest with you, I used Raichu for the first time in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Loved it. So fun. Such a good time to use a Raichu. Had no idea. And it took me literally so long in order to do that. See, growing up and very limited access to the anime. Very limited access to the anime. But one of the episodes that I saw was Pikachu's battle against Raichu. And Ash's Pikachu not wanting to evolve made me think, yeah, Raichu's evil. Raichu's awful. We don't want Raichu. Gross. But I've grown very fond of Raichu over the last few years, especially Pokemon Sleep. I have a Raichu that is like top tier, like literally 99th percentile Raichu in Pokemon Sleep. It is so good. Helping bonus, BFS, so good. Such a good Raichu. He pairs really well with my Raikou. It's mad strat, dude. It's so good. I raise you a shiny Alolan Raichu. That would be excellent. That would be excellent. Alolan Raichu is amazing. It is so good. And actually, you got a good point there. Because I did use an Alolan Raichu and I completely forgot about it, to be honest with you. My bad. So cool seeing Dampe again. Don't you love it? I love Dampe. I'm so glad he's on the team. 99 encounters to find a shiny Dampe. My fastest 8192 hunt in the Every. I doubt I will ever get a faster 8192 hunt. But anyway, Dampe leading the charge today. Great time. We love that for us. Love that for us. You're shiny hunting Pikachu or anything here? We are shiny hunting here. We are going for an electric type Pokemon. It would be sick to get a Magnemite as well because it is a steel type in this game. And steel type is just so good. It is so good. It is such a good defensive type. So I would be very happy with a Magnemite. Pikachu would be ideal. I would love to get a Pikachu. I love Raichu very much. And I think it would be sick to get a shiny Raichu in Gen 3. I think it would be so cool. So I'd be happy with either of those. I am terrified that we're going to find a shiny Voltorb. I'm hoping that Dampe will be able to put it to sleep before it explodes. Scotty cheated to find Ghastly. Facts. I don't know what happened with my luck. That was insane. Literally 99 encounters, but it was essential. It was essential for the shiny Snorlax hunt, dude. I found a shiny Machop, dude. No way, Neon. So hyped because he's my favorite fighting type. That is a good one, dude. Congrats on the shiny Machop, dude. GG's. That's excellent. But yeah, I see. I'm hoping for any electric type. Honestly, that's why we're in the Thunderdome. Is to try to find a shiny electric type. So hopefully we find something. I think that'd be great. Every time you say Gen 3, I think immediately like Hoenn and go, huh? Oh yeah. Yeah, because Gen 3 Hoenn. I hear ya. Yeah, Gen 3 game though. You know. Yeah, Gen 3 game. Good old Gen 3. Yeah, I love Hoenn. I love Hoenn. Hoenn's a great time. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, great games. Absolutely phenomenal games. Love them very much. Very, very, very much. They are very good. Guys, and just like that, we've been live for 2 hours. Can you imagine that? That is kind of crazy. Hoenn is great. Probably the region I've replayed the most. That's fair. That's totally fair. It's probably Johto for me. I love Johto. Heart Gold, Soul Silver are just top tier games. They are so good. 200 encounters. Not bad. Especially considering that the first, 30, 45 minutes of the stream was the gym. Excuse me. Was the gym battle. Not even, any shiny hunting. So 200 encounters in less than 200 hours, excuse me. Woof. That would be something. Wouldn't it, chat? That would be something. Yeah, less than 200 encounters in less than 2 hours. That's pretty good. I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. HGSS, so fun. It's so good. Gotta catch them all. What was the last shiny you caught? I actually caught it during Safari Week. Very last day of Safari Week 2024. Very hyped about that. If you want to see the reaction, it's my most recent clip on TikTok. So you can check it out there. I am going to be doing a like Safari Week compilation video. I'm still kind of working on some of the details with that. So you can check it out, there as well when that eventually does post. Might be over on YouTube that posts, might be here on TikTok. I think I might try to do both, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, it was a neat arena. Go check it out. Go check out the video. It was a good time. I loved it. I thought it was a funny video, honestly. So yeah, go check out the video. Go give it a double tap. First, I love first gen, but it was weird. Ninth, maybe my new favorite. Interesting, really. That is awesome. I love that. I love that, honestly. I love Gen 9. I think Gen 9 is really good. I really enjoyed Scarlet and Violet. I do think, unfortunately, like, there were just some things, like, maybe it was a little bit more nitpicky of me, but it just was a little bit, I don't know. I really enjoyed the game. I thought it was great, but yeah, I don't know. Actually, just got a shiny Totodile. Let's go. Took you so long, Holly Chen. Let's freaking go. Holly Chen, are you in the Discord? You got to send that in the Discord. I would love to see that. GG's. Congrats on the shiny Totodile. Are you doing an SBQ in Heart Gold Soul Silver? That is excellent. I'm going to predict a bashful Totodile. Very bashful Totodile for you. Very, very bashful. Love that for you, dude. That's excellent. Caught shiny Tepig today, 564. Dude, let's go. GG's on the shiny Tepig. You guys, I love the shiny luck that we have in chat today. That's excellent. I love that for you guys. Shiny Tepig, which game was that in, Neon? Which game was that in? Love that for you, dude. Yeah, that's seriously so awesome. Shiny Totodile is so good. I'm not gonna lie though, in my Heart Gold Soul Silver shiny badge quest, I really hope I don't find another shiny Totodile. I have so many shiny Totodiles, and I don't want another one. Black 2, dude, no way. So are you doing soft resets, man? That's excellent, dude. Dude, GG's, man. That's awesome. That is super cool. Cyndaquil is my favorite Gen 2 starter. They're all really good. They are all really good. I do love them a lot. I failed the shiny Cyndaquil like back in 2017, 2018. I think it was 2017. Maybe it was 2018 though. And that sucked. And yeah, and I haven't found another one. So I'm really hoping that in the Heart Gold Soul Silver SBQ, I'm hoping for a shiny Cyndaquil because it'd be a lot of fun to use a shiny Cyndaquil. Shiny Chikorita is among my favorite shinies of all time. I love shiny Chikorita a lot. So I'd be very happy if we start the game with one of my favorite grass type Pokemons, my OG starter, if you will. Would be awesome to do that. But, we're just gonna have to kind of go through what we do, we're gonna see. Don't you have a video of you failing a shiny Silver? I do actually. I posted it recently on YouTube and TikTok. It's not pinned on my page, but if you scroll down just a little bit, you should see it. It's on there. It's on there. Old clip, dude. Old clip. I love Chikorita, but I already have one. Love that for you, dude. You love Totodile. I love Totodile too. Don't get me wrong. It's just that, like, listen, I have 5. I have 5 shiny Totodile in Gen 4. 4 of them I got on the same day. I don't need another Totodile. Like I would really like to just get a Cyndaquil and to move on. That would be great. You have a large plush of Totodile? See, I don't have any. I only have a plush of Chikorita. I don't have a plush of any of the other Johto starters, and that is a shame. That is a massive shame. Very unfortunate. 3 shiny Luxray? So sick of seeing it. Well, dude, I hear you, man. Is that in Legends Arceus, dude? Love that. But I love my plush of Dude, Poliwhirl plush would be so sick. I love that for you, dude. Sadly, I don't have many Pokemon plushies. I hear ya. Oh, and Scarlet. Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I love shiny hunting in Pokemon Scarlet. It's such a good time, dude. My one complaint, one of my complaints about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is they took out the shiny, like, bring, when you find a shiny in the overworld. Like, they should have kept that in from Legends Arceus, and I understand that Legends Arceus is its own thing, but I really feel like when a Pokemon spawns on the screen, there needs to be something to differentiate it if it is a shiny. especially to those individuals that are maybe colorblind and that can't see it. It would be nice to have a visual and an auditory representation that a shiny is on screen, in my point of view. I hate that they took out the shiny noise. Seriously, though, but it makes it more realistic. It does. I get it. I do. But I do think it's unfortunate. I do think it's unfortunate. Like, I do get it, but I don't at all. I don't at all. Yeah, I don't at all. Also, I don't know. Like, looking back at it, Scarlet and Violet are good games. I do enjoy Scarlet and Violet. There's something about them though that just like, I don't know what it is. That just kind of like, maybe it's the overall glitchiness or lagginess of the game, you know? But like, you know, I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know why it's not my favorite game to play on the Switch. You know, like I enjoy it. I have a ton of hours in it. But I don't know what it is, you know? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know why I stopped playing Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, you know, they're good games, man. They're really good. I just don't know. I don't understand what it is. I don't know what it is, right? But anyway. Haven't seen you forever. Super stoked to see you again. What's good? How's it going? Good to see you. Welcome on back. Dude, yeah, we're back, man. I haven't been live in forever. I mean, we did the Safari Week, and that kind of... we entered our exiting retirement phase, if you will, era, if you will. But yeah, it's been a minute. You know, I've had life get in the way. I haven't been able to live stream. But yeah, we're back now. Part of the reason that it took so long for us to come back, though, other than just, you know, general life and mental health kind of getting in the way of being able to live stream. But we literally lost the game. Now, I know that's been a joke in the community for a long time, right? But we literally lost the physical cartridge to this game. So I was unable to stream it for a long time. And that was really sad because it was lost, man. But anyway, but we're back now. We found it. We found it just in time. It was literally the most scripted event ever. We found it just before Safari Week. We were able to participate in Safari Week 2024. And we're back, baby. Although I am not at a point where I'm able to live stream on the daily. I've got a lot going on in my life, including training for a marathon in October. I'm very excited about that. I probably talk about that a little bit too much. This is a Pokemon channel, Scotty. We don't need to talk about running, but check out my shirt. Check out my shirt, chat. It's Run Sedona. It's a 10K that I ran earlier in the year. How cool is that? You can tell it's a running shirt because of the way it is. It's so cool. But yeah, I ran the 10K earlier in the year. One of my goals for 2024 was to develop or to rekindle my passion for running, my love for the sport of running. And I feel as though I've been fairly successful in that. I've also lost about 20 pounds, so that's cool. But yeah, I feel like, you know, we're doing good, you know? You lost the game, found the game, started streaming again so you can make other people lose the game. Exactly, you get me, man. You get me, you know? Especially without the DLC, I'm like, what? Now what? Hey, good for you, man. Thank you, Holly. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. I feel great. It's so good to feel a little bit more comfortably in my stream. Binman, did you get a shiny? Did you get a shiny Dratini, dude? What's your running routine? Early. Does that answer your question? Because yeah, dude, I live in Arizona, man. So like I gotta wake up before the sun rises, and I've got to try to get out before the sun rises. Literally every single day, I feel like I'm racing the sun. And let me tell you something. The sun kind of beats me every time. But so here's the thing. Our lows are still just about 90 degrees here. It is hot in Arizona. And I know that's cliche. I know that's cliche to say, but it is genuinely hot. And when you're running in the desert, listen, man, listen. I use the Nike Run Club app to help me with my program as I'm training for the marathon. It's been really good. I've been really enjoying it. I started training for the marathon a bit early in the program so that I've got some time and I can redo some weeks if I need to, or I can slow down a little bit if I need to. But more or less, in my distance runs, I need to be getting up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, 3:30 now, even though the sun is rising a little bit later every single day. You got to think about it, you know, like there's a lot of distance that I've got to be running right now for the program. This Saturday, I'm going to be running 2 hours. It's just a time limit. It's not necessarily mileage, but next week it's going to be 15 miles. So I'm going to need to plan out, okay, my average pace is XYZ. And if I've got a shift at work that I got to get to, then, I've got to figure out what time do I need to wake up by. That's why we're not going to be streaming on Fridays. TLDR, we're not streaming on Fridays right now because there's just too much going on. I need to get enough sleep so that I can live on Saturdays and be able to work and run and do everything. So yeah, we're not streaming on Fridays right now. But yeah, dude, streaming and running and work and school and life in general, there's a lot going on right now, man. But you know what? We're back. And while I'm not at a position in my life where I'm able to stream daily, we are back to streaming regularly, whatever regularly really means. And listen, if you're a fan of the community and if you've missed the live streams, I also stream on other platforms aside from TikTok. I would encourage you to join the Discord. You can find the link for the Discord in the link tree. There was a report earlier today that maybe the link might not be the best currently, but join the Discord so you can get notified on when and where I go live. Sorry, that was a really long tangent, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm very passionate about running right now. It's something my family has been doing for as long as I can remember, really. My dad has really set a great example of, physical activity and taking care of yourself in that way, and running specifically. Every single year he would run a marathon in October, and that would be like our family trip. Like, we would go down and cheer him on for the marathon. As long as I can remember, that's what we've done every October. It just means a lot to my family. And so we're really excited that we're going to be able to run the marathon this October, and I'm running it with my siblings. Most of my siblings, not all of them, but most of my siblings are going to be there. And it's really exciting. It's really cool. I'm really excited about that. So yeah, 2024, developing a passion for running again, rekindling that flame. It's been great. It's been super exciting. You weren't feeling the fun from it. I hear that, man. I do think after so long, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet does get a little grindy. Whoa, that was really out of focus on the camera there. That was weird. I should probably turn off autofocus. Do you guys think I should turn off autofocus? I don't really want to. So I would like the ability to go back and have the camera stay focused. But the thing is if I move pretty quick, sometimes it just gets confused. I don't know. I'm so glad you're back. I've missed your content and damn paywall. Scott, do you have siblings? I do have siblings, and I am the youngest. That is correct. That is correct. That is correct. I was the younger sibling who would steal my siblings' copies of Pokemon Blue and restart the game on them. I was a pirate. But yeah, I do. I have siblings. I'm the youngest of 4. Wow. I know, dude. I was evil. I was straight up evil, man. That's awesome. I'm only max 6, taking a break from 2+ miles until I can wake up early. I hear you, dude. I hear you. It's so hard. So they never finished the game. They did. I was just pretty mean. And the thing was, when I was really young, I had a thing for the beginning of the game. I loved tutorials, probably because it was easy. So I would literally beat Brock and I would beat Misty, and then I would say that was a good run. I'm gonna start over. and I would start over, and so and that's what I would do all the time. I would just do the 2 badges. Literally, when I was playing Ocarina of Time growing up, whenever young Link, you go, spoiler for a game that's maybe older than half of you guys watching. You get the Master Sword in the game, and young Link he's sealed in the Chamber of Time for 7 years, and then you grow up and you become an adult, and that's where I would stop playing the game. Because I was literally no, I'm not playing that. That's dumb. So I would just reset. And I would just do the first 3 challenges over and over and over again. That's how I loved the game. I literally was no, I'm good. The game is over after young Link becomes an adult. It's no, I don't identify with this anymore. This is not what I'm gonna do. Sorry for spitting all over you guys, by the way. Scotty is the real villain. I am the real villain. Would the real villain Scotty please stand up? What do you mean? Then you take your overpowered Charizard with no Pokeballs. That was more middle school Scotty. We're talking elementary school Scotty, who was a villain and who would only get the first 2 gym badges and then would restart the game. Up until Johto, actually. It wasn't until, Pokemon Silver came out, Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, You are older than Ocarina of Time? Let's go. Let's go. I think I'm older than Ocarina of Time. I'm pretty sure I'm older than Ocarina of Time. I'm pretty sure I'm older than Ocarina of Time. But anyway. Anyway. What was I saying? It wasn't until Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal came out that I was like, yo, actually, Typhlosion is dope. I started the game with Chikorita, okay, because of my affinity for doing the beginning game, only early game, right? Like that was my plan, was to get Chikorita so I could beat Brock and Misty. Little did I know that the first gym was going to be flying type, followed shortly by grass type, followed shortly by the impossible to defeat Miltank. Like, literally the worst, you know? So I had a really difficult time in Johto until I started the game with a Cyndaquil, but specifically because I wanted to have a Hoppip, because I learned that it was a flying type Pokemon, and I thought grass flying sounds super cool. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna fly around the Johto region on my Hoppip or whatever it evolves into. So it, you know, I get the HM for fly. Hoppip can't learn fly. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. It's the first phase, right? It's the first stage evolution. So if I evolve it, it'll be able to learn how to fly. That'll be fine. It'll fly me around the region. Skiploom can't fly. No fly. I didn't really know how HMs worked back in the day. But I'm looking at Skiploom and I'm thinking, that's weird. Why can't you fly me around? That's weird. You should be able to fly. You literally fly. So what's the point? So then I evolve it again, thinking it's probably because it's not fully evolved. Then it will be able to learn fly. Skiploom evolves into Jumpluff. Wait, do I have that backwards? No, I've got that right. I think I've got that right. Anyway, it doesn't learn fly either. My Typhlosion was in vain. So I reset the game. I was like, nah, dude, I'm good. I'd rather go through it with Chikorita and just use a Pidgey. Because Pidgey's cool. Unlike other Kanto birds. Stupid birds in Kanto. They're so dumb. Aggron or Rhyhorn? Ooh. Why can Lickitung surf? The real question is, did Lickitung learn how to surf by watching Greninja? I'm pretty sure they surf in the same way, which is they use their tongue as a surfboard. Pretty sure. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm pretty sure Greninja can also swim, but like if it's surfing, I imagine that it's just kind of like, and then it just jumps on its tongue and lets, you know, and just it's standing on its tongue in the middle of the ocean, and the waves are just taking it where it wants to go. / it controls the waves. So I'm pretty sure it learned from Greninja, you know? What additions have you caught since Snorlax? Great question, my dude. Great question. Actually, I've only caught one. I've failed several others in the Safari Zone. Safari Zone 2023 was kind of mean to me in the Fire Red Leaf Green capacity. Failed Shiny Rhyhorn, which was really sad. Twice, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, Rhyhorn's mean. Yet to catch a Shiny Rhyhorn. But we did catch a shiny in the Safari Zone this year for Safari Week. Safari Year would be sick. Safari Week 2024. She's currently in the PC because when I caught her, it was as I was promising her that she could visit Ganon in the PC. No idea why she would ever want to hang out with a disgusting pig monster, but hey, you know, the joke wasn't funny the first time. I thought I would try it again. Anyway, Nidorina was a shiny that I caught in the Safari Week just a couple days ago, just before I went on vacation. The clip is, I posted it yesterday on TikTok, so if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it on my TikTok. It should be the most recent clip that's been posted. I think it is I honestly, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was quality content, to be honest. You know, maybe it's not the best in the every, but go check out the video. I really think it was pretty good. I'm also going to be working on a compilation video. I need to work on editing that a little bit. Probably work on that a little bit tomorrow because I'm not going to go live. But anyway, caught a Pidgeotto. Ozlet did? No kidding. No joke. That is excellent. That is awesome, dude. GG's to Ozlith. If he jumps on my stream, I'm gonna have to like cheer for him or whatever. By the way, chat, I just barely noticed. Thank you so much for 20,000 likes on the stream. You guys are absolutely incredible. I really do appreciate everybody double tapping their screen right now. An alpha snow runt. No kidding. You didn't spell it wrong. You got it. You absolutely got it, my dude. Alpha snow runt would be dope. I really want to get back into Pokemon Legends Arceus. I mean, with the announcement of Pokemon Legends ZA, I got it right that time. Are you guys proud of me? You guys proud of me? I would really like to do a playthrough of Pokemon Legends Arceus again. I am doing so many SBQs right now. I don't know if I can do another one. I'm doing two 8194. 8194? 8192. 81,000. No, 8,100. Whatever it is. But like, would love that. Would love to do a playthrough of like a Shiny Badge Quest-esque playthrough of Legends Arceus. I think that would be sick. I think that'd be sick. 8196, something like that. I think it's 8192. But I don't know. I don't know. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. Had to check a text really quick. My D&D group, I just saw a message from one of my buddies in the D&D group. We were going to start yesterday, but it didn't really work out. It had life get in the way. That's fine. We haven't started the campaign yet. I'm still working on building my character, actually. No, Andrew, I don't play D&D, but I'm joining like a group of like some of my friends from high school, and some of my friends from like college and stuff like that. Friend from my church group. I'm joining one of their campaigns. We're doing it remote, so I'm really excited about it, especially because like a lot of my friends, like they're all over the country now. I don't ever see them, so it's going to be a really good time to be able to like reconnect a little bit. So that's going to be really cool. That's going to be really fun. But I'm working on building my character right now, and it's not like your typical D&D. Like I was all set. I was going to be like, oh yeah, you know, like I'm going to be a dude who like, you know, what's it called? What's it called? Hold on a second. The bard. I'm going to be a bard. It's going to be great. But no, the game that we're actually going for is like hardened criminals, and it's not like typical like roles that you would play in D&D, but DM is in college now. You got a DM now? What? Your DM is in college now, you got a DM now? What? I'm very confused. Anyway, it's not, I won't be able to be a bard. That's not necessarily, maybe I can still be kind of bardy, but the position that I'm going to be is more of like, it's what is it called? What is it called? It's a different version of D&D. It's still D&D, but it's going to be a different version of it. And instead of like being a bard, I think it's called a lurk. And it's like basically like a spy or a manipulator. So I'm working on building my character. I really like trying to give my character as much backstory as possible to give the DM an opportunity to like build the world, you know, and build the campaign for that, you know. So yeah, I'm working on that right now. I'll probably be working on that a little bit after stream as well to let them know what I'm working on. But anyway, rogue cleric? No, it's literally, so it's, hold on, let me pull it up. We'll talk about it for a sec. Let me pull it up real quick. It's a different kind of D&D. And again, this is a new language to me, guys. I'm not very familiar with D&D at all, to be honest with you. But it's Blades in the Dark is what it's called. It's about a crew of daring scoundrels seeking their fortunes on the haunted streets of an industrial fantasy city. And the different like pick your type of character you want to be. So cutters, hounds, leeches, lurks, slides, spiders, and whispers. And I decided to be a slide, I think. So it's cool, you know? Where's my favorite lurker? He went to bed, my dude. He is working on 30 hours of being awake, not sleeping. Sounds like a terrible fate to me, my dude. Can you stream when you guys start playing? I'd love to see that. I don't know if they would all be comfortable with that. I've thought about asking them if I could like record it and like post it into like somewhere on YouTube or something like that. But I don't know if they'd be comfortable with that. And I don't really want to pressure them either. You know, like the big part of this is to reconnect with these guys because I haven't seen them, any of them, since I moved down to Arizona in 2020 specifically. But even before that, like some of these guys I haven't seen since like I got married. Like it's been a really long time. Thank you, Brittany, for the heart me. I really appreciate that. It means a ton. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Your mod squad plays D&D. I know, we got to play. Man, that'd be so fun. Podcast? Ooh, that would be sick. That'd be sick. I don't know though. I think there would be all of like 3 people interested. I don't know, dude. Again, I've only played D&D once. I was invited by some guys in my church group when I was living down in Mesa, and they invited me over, and I've literally never. I've told you guys this story, right? Like y'all are familiar with the story of my first time playing D&D, right? I don't want to repeat myself too much, but essentially, what happened was I built my character like loosely off of Professor Lockhart from Harry Potter, because I thought it was hysterical in concept to have a character who, like myself, who literally knows nothing at all about D&D, but walks into every single situation pretending he knows exactly what he's doing. I thought it was hysterical. It was a one-night campaign. You know, I had fun with it. We had a good time, and I was never invited back. So I think I may have been the only one laughing at my jokes, and that's okay, you know, because I've learned in life that it's a good thing I think I'm funny. That's what matters. I think I'm funny, and that means I'm gonna have a good time. I also my mantra is, you know, what was I saying? I literally just D&D with mods on Twitch when? Would y'all be interested in that? Hold up a second. Would y'all be interested in that? That would be sick. That would be sick. How cool would it be? You know, you remember back in the day, dude? You remember back in the day on the Discord when like we did like a random like Pokemon D&D thing? It was like a one night thing where we just kind of like were messing around, like pretending to do like D&D with Pokemon stuff. Dungeons and Dragonites. Yeah, dude. How sick would it be to like create a world and do actual Dungeons and Dragonites, which doesn't exist anymore? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. If we actually like did like a D&D thing of Dungeons and Dragonites, like that'd be sick. I'd be super, I don't know. Maybe I would mod that. Maybe that's not what it's called. Maybe I would DM that. I don't know, it's a terminology. I don't know what I'm doing. It's pretty obvious, of course. So good that I am here. I know exactly how to deal with this. Don't worry. That was essentially my character. Was straight up just like, oh, we're dealing with shadow demons. Oh, well, good thing that I'm here. No need to fret, my dear compadres. I've got us taken care of here. I've dealt with these shadow demons before. Not a problem at all. It was so funny, at least to me. It was hysterical. Also, Sonny, welcome on in. How's it going? How you doing, dude? It's good to see your face. It has been a long time. I've been away from the live streaming world for a while, but it's good to see you again. Welcome back. Snorlax was the last time that you saw me. I'm not surprised about that, dude, because literally I think we found Snorlax and then life just hit hard, and it was really difficult for me to go live stream again. That was good English. That was decent English, at least. We found Snorlax and we basically just had to drop it for a while, and I wasn't able to do anything about it. But we're back now. We're not in a position where we're able to stream daily, but we are going to be streaming frequently. Or regularly is probably the better way to describe it. But anyway, you're one of my favorites. Jay, thank you so much. That's so freaking kind of you to say. There are so many good streamers out there, and to be considered one of your favorites, like that really means a lot. Thank you for saying that, especially because I'm out of practice, man. I haven't been streaming for a long time, so like this is different, right? I'm really glad to see you back on my FYP though. You always have the best energy. Thank you so much, Sonny. I appreciate that. So freaking kind, you guys. So I've missed this. I really have. Like, it is so, I love live streaming, and if I could do it more frequently, I absolutely would. It's just, yeah, you know, life was rough, man. I love watching you stream so much. I appreciate, guys. Y'all are too kind. Y'all are way too kind. I don't know if I deserve that, honestly. With how absent I've been, I don't know if I deserve that. When I was playing Arceus a few days back, my green Joy-Con, oh no! Dude, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Is it like Joy-Con drift, or is it like broke, like broke? I love being able to help you manage this stuff. It really means a ton, dude. You really do so much, guys. Like, literally, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, Reese is the Discord master. I basically turned the keys over to Reese. I was like, listen, I work on all of my own content. I work on editing all of my own videos. I know it's not like a ton of work, but like with work, school, marathon training, doing all of the stuff for the Discord, or no, for like content creation, stuff like that. Like, I literally just don't want to worry about Discord anymore. Like, will you just deal with it? And Reese and the mod squad, specifically Reese being the Discord master, they've really just taken over, and it's been great. Thank you for joining the Discord, Jay. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, the link for it is in the link tree. Go check it out. It's a great place to hang out. We talk about Pokemon when I'm not streaming. Even when I'm streaming, sometimes we talk about Pokemon. Especially with Pokemon Legends EA coming out, it's probably going to be a good place to be able to like hang out, discuss the game, stuff like that. You'll also get notifications on when and where I go live, which would be a good thing, especially seeing as we're considering making a return to Twitch. Just something I never thought I would say. But there we are saying it. 2024 crazy, bro. 2024 is crazy, bro. Scotty, my favorite Just Gal, what's good? How are you doing? Welcome on in. How are you doing? Good to see ya. We want to curate it the best I can for the community. I really appreciate all the work that you've done. You already have curated it in such a great way, like in a way that I've never been able to really been able to curate it. Is that, I don't know, that sentence kind of fell apart. You know what I mean, right? Like, I really appreciate all the work that you've done for it. It really does mean a lot. I'm good. How are you, dude? I'm doing good, man. We're hanging out, right? We're streaming. We're shiny hunting. We're going for an electric type Pokemon. We're continuing the SBQ, you know? Leaf Green SBQ. Which, by the way, in case you missed it, we did beat Erica tonight. First thing we did on stream was go get the next gym badge that we needed. Sunny B, thank you for the follow, dude. I really appreciate that, man. Welcome on in. Really appreciate that follow, dude. Let's see. You also commented, are you going to be doing playing / shiny hunting through the new game? Absolutely. Will I be doing it on stream? I've always been a little bit iffy on that because I don't want to be the reason that I spoil like gameplay. But at the same time, I really kind of struggle with long form content and episodic content. So I think that the best thing to do is to say, listen, guys, we're going to go through the game live on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, and have all of the content just available right then and there, you know? By the way, so sorry, Brittany, thank you so much for the heart me. I missed that. I'm so sorry I missed it, but thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I kind of feel like that's the best thing to do, is just to go live with the new game and run with it. And thank you so much, Just Cal with the little crown. I really appreciate that. Very kind of you. Thank you so much for that. You got to chase what you have fun with. Exactly. She was it was a really rough battle. Yeah, if you missed it, you missed a real struggle of a battle. Whoa, that was a really tough one. The whole VOD is going to be posted on YouTube. It's going to be unlisted. Because I don't want to bombard my subscription feed on YouTube with VODs, you know? But if you go to my channel and go to my YouTube channel specifically and go to my playlists and find the live stream vault, I think is what it's called, the vault essentially. You can find all of my VODs there. I'm posting them there. They are unlisted, but the playlist is public, so you should be able to view it on YouTube. So if you're ever just needing like background noise while you're folding laundry, I constantly need background noise when I'm folding laundry. Doing dishes, oh, that's one of those chores that if you don't have something to listen to, like, what are you doing? How do you do that? I envy you. How do you dishes without something to listen to, you know? But if you ever do need something to listen to and I'm not live that day, all of my VODs are there. There's also going to be other VODs going up after this, you know, too. I'm doing a Shiny Badge Quest in Pokemon Heart Gold, but that's going to be specifically on YouTube, whereas the Leaf Green Shiny Badge Quest is specifically on TikTok. So, you know, you can check out those VODs as well and the other stuff like that too. Have you ever played any of the ROM hacks? I feel like this gym of mine would be right up your alley. I don't know what that one is. To be honest with you, I have not done a lot of ROM hacks. I usually just stick to the OG games. Mostly because like, I don't know if I'm technologically savvy enough to be able to do, to hack ROM. You know what I mean? I don't understand how I live stream. I am a good guesser when it comes to technology, but I feel like a freaking boomer, guys. Like I don't know nearly enough about technology as I should in my position as a content creator or live streamer, dude. Like I don't know how I do it. Somehow I manage, right? I read the book by Michael Scott. That's how it is. Hashtag Scott's Tots. Am I right? Does anyone get that? Anyone? The creator is doing an overhaul of it right now. Oh, but you run your own gym and fix up the oh, sick. Oh, actually, hold up. I think a PM7 was doing that. PM7 was playing the game. Maybe it was M&J TV too. I love their content. Great guys. If they're ever in my stream, like that would be sick. I think you guys are awesome. You guys are cool. And I appreciate you guys. So many good content creators, guys. Love it so much. Love The Office, dude. I love The Office. It's such a good show. So good. On the emulator I played, it was Pokemon Yellow. I found all 3 starters in the field. Yeah, dude, I love that you can do that in Pokemon Yellow. I think that's so cool. I wish that was available in like other games. Like I feel like that's, you know, I feel like that'd be so cool. Is it better to use a Water Stone on Eevee or leave it? If you want a Vaporeon, use the Water Stone. You know, I don't think, so Vaporeon is one of those Pokemon where it will learn type specific moves after you use the stone on it, but Eevee will not learn type specific moves to its evolution before you evolve it. You know what I mean? So like you can't have a Jolteon that knows Water Gun, right? So if you want a Vaporeon on your team, absolutely use the Water Stones. Just better to use it right away, so that way it gets those level up moves. You can take a look at Cerebi.net. Take a look at what specifically in the gen that you're working on, so Gen 3, I believe. See what level Eevee learns specific moves, because it can learn Bite, I believe, at a specific level, and sometimes it's really nice because after they evolve, they don't necessarily get those moves that Eevee learns. So it may be a good idea to wait to evolve Eevee until after it gets some of those moves that maybe you want on it. Like, I love the move Bite. I think it is a great move. Thank you for the Corgi, Just Gal. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, dude. Oh, dude, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. But yeah, you know, so like that's my advice. Seriously, thank you so much. Just Gal, I really appreciate anyone that financially contributes to the stream. I've said this before. I'll say it a billion times. It's not an expectation, but it does make it possible for me to be able to live stream more frequently. I know that I haven't been as active lately, but now that we're back, it really does make it possible for me to be able to continue this endeavor and to strive to, you know, build up the community. It makes it more possible for that. So thank you so much for the donations. They do go into the channel and helping to keep things running. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We need Ditto when we go to 4th Island. Oh, do we need to get a shiny Ditto? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I want to. Maybe I do that. I don't know. Do you Ditto when it uses transform? If it's shiny, does it transform into the shiny variant? That'd be sick. I think that happens in Emerald. I don't know if that happens in Fire Red Leaf Green though. Maybe do Pokemon eggs in Leaf Green only after you beat the Elite Four. Yeah, it's specifically after the Elite Four that Pokemon eggs, that you can get Pokemon eggs. Because in Pokemon Leaf Green, they stay as true to the original as possible with the like updated game mechanics and everything like that, you know? So like before the Elite Four, before you like unlock the National Dex, which is a little bit after the Elite Four, honestly, you cannot like your Golbat. Your Golbat cannot evolve into a Crobat. If you have a max friendship Chansey, it cannot evolve into a Blissey. It will literally say like, oh, Blissey is evolved or Chansey is evolving. And then it will say, huh, it stopped evolving, even if you don't press B. Like it literally will not allow you to get Johto Pokemon or Hoenn Pokemon until after you get in the National Dex. Only after that point do you get access to some of those evolutions, which isn't my favorite way to have handled that. I think it would have been really cool if you could get Hoenn Pokemon or Johto Pokemon before that. Like how they handled it in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Best way, because you know you could get Leafeon even before the National Dex. Like so cool, love that so much. Although technically you get the National Dex very early in that game, I believe, right? Do you? Doesn't Oak give you the? Anyway, it doesn't matter. But at any rate, you can get like the Sinnoh Pokemon very, very early. I didn't know it could do that. Yeah, it's not my favorite way that they handled that. Like I get it, you know, keep it as OG as possible with the new mechanics and everything like that. But how they handled it in like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, where it's like it evolves, but it literally doesn't have a Dex entry until after you get the National Dex. That was the better way to have handled that, in my opinion. But you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. You know, right, Pikachu? Right. That's right. How long have we been live? We've been live for 2 hours, 40 minutes, nearly 300 encounters, give or take some. I'm sure that I've missed some along the way. VOD Squad will have to let me know. If anybody in VOD Squad watches this far into the VOD, I mean, like, geez, you guys are incredible. Seriously. Holy crap. I've transferred Pokemon to any game I play, and the number just says question mark, question mark, question mark. Depends on the game. In Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, you can't get any non-Kanto Pokemon or even eggs. Even if they are Kanto Pokemon, no eggs until after the National Dex. But yeah, it depends on the game. It really does. Like, I think that BDSP will allow that, you know? You throwing down a Pokemon Go Fest this weekend? My dude, I was not so... Okay, so I'm going to have it up as much as I can. Here's the thing, though. I'm scheduled to work that day. Like, unfortunately, just overlapped in such a way where, like, I'm scheduled to work. So I don't know. I have no idea how it's going to go down with Go Fest. Like, we're probably just going to be running some incense, you know, while I'm, like, doing my day job. Unfortunately, like my run in the morning is going to be like early AM, way before the event even starts on Saturday. So I won't really be able to, you know, like have like Pokeballs being thrown at like Pokemon during Go Fest. So I don't know. Sunday may be the bigger day for me. I may go for like a walk, but I can't really go for a walk in the afternoon because it's literally 120. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, as much as I love Global Go Fest, and I do love Global Go Fest, in Arizona, it is just it's not necessarily easy to participate in Global Go Fest. It can be very difficult to participate in Global Go Fest. So we'll see what happens. I do wish that, I mean, like, I get why Go Fest is in the summer, right? But I wish that there was like more big events like that, like in February, because it would be very easy for me to participate in February. Make sure you join the Discord, because some of us will be hosting raids. Yes, that's a good point. Yeah, join the Discord if you haven't already, if you are looking forward to Go Fest, because we do have a community of Pokemon Go players in the Discord. So if you're looking for some remote raids to join, you can absolutely do that. That's a great plan. Great plan for you. Respect the hustle. Yeah, you know, I wasn't supposed to work this Saturday. There was an error in the system. So I had Tuesday off work. And I'm scheduled to work Saturday, which is lame because in order to keep the system that they have, because I'm currently scheduled to work every other Saturday at my day job. So in order to like keep me on the schedule, like I need to work this Saturday and then next Saturday as well, in order to be back on the rotation, and then I'll have the next Saturday off. So it's kind of the worst. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, I'm not going to complain too much about it because it's not going to solve anything. So I've already submitted the ticket for it to be corrected, like at my day job. So it'll be corrected, but I'm just going to work literally the rest of the Saturdays in July. So yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, what's your day job? I am a account resolution specialist at a financial institution. So yeah, I work for a credit union. Yeah. It's a good time. I'm basically the guy that the service center calls if they have questions or need any help. So I've been at the credit union for just about 10 years now. So yeah, anyway. Yeah, that's my day job. More or less, it's my day job. Let's see. 315 encounters, guys. Just starting on this hunt for our SBQ, Leaf Green SBQ. Hoping that maybe we can find a shiny electric type Pokemon. That would be sick. I was about to say electric type Pikachu. That would be cool. Could you imagine? What if we found a non-electric type Pikachu? That would be crazy. A rock type Pikachu? No way. I wouldn't be able to understand that. What should I do? What should I use to beat the Elite Four? Honestly, good question, man. I don't know. I always prefer just using your favorites, you know, and just having fun with the playthrough, you know. What's the hardest shiny hunt you've done? Would it be fair to say shiny Snorlax is the hardest? It's not necessarily the most difficult, right? Like it's not. There's 2 Snorlax encounters in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. You just soft reset for it, but it just took forever. It was really difficult mentally. Shiny Snorlax was insane. Yeah, it was a tough one mentally. We're about to do some pretty difficult ones. We need to get the Master Ball first for sure. There's been a lot of talk in chat today about going for shiny Zapdos tonight, or instead of like going for, you know, random encounter electric type Pokemon. I'm not necessarily like opposed to that, you know, like I would be inclined to go for shiny Zapdos, but we got to prep for it. We're not ready right now. There's no way we're going for a shiny Zapdos tonight. There's no way. We need the Master Ball, first of all. We don't have that. We need to go through the Team Rocket event, which I think I should do on stream. I know that like mostly people are here for the shiny hunting, right? Like doing the story. I don't know if people necessarily care for that as much. You'll have to let me know in the chat, but I do think that like in regards to the story, like I should do it for the VODs, you know, like it should be there, you know, there should be that, even though this is like the most disorganized shiny badge quest ever. Ever. I don't think that I'm not going to be able to do like a compilation of the shiny badge quest because their footage was on an old computer that is since broken and been sold for parts. So I literally, there's no way that I can do any sort of compilation of it, you know? So like, so what I can salvage, you know, I will, but anyway, yeah, this is the most disorganized shiny badge quest ever. I enjoy the story. That's okay, cool. Yeah, I love that. I'm down. It's what you like. If you want to show the story with the shinies, then do it. It's only the hunts, okay? Yeah, you know, like I feel like you're missing out though on part of it, you know? Like the whole point of the shiny badge quest, even though it is just a formality, the challenge is finding the shiny and then proceeding with the game a little bit, like building the team around what we find, right? So like personally, that's what I want to do. I want to showcase the story, but typically whenever I showcase the story, we drop in viewers hard, which is fine, you know, and it's not all about the numbers, and I get that. It's about the community. It's about what we've built here, regardless of like how many people are currently watching. Like, I don't really care about that number. I've been a streamer for a while. I've streamed to 0 for a long time. Listen, it doesn't matter, right? Like I'm having fun. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. That's what's important, right? But at the same time, like I do want to provide the best content that I can for the individuals that so elect to watch the stream. And if they're not here for the story, like I get it, you know, I'm sorry, you know, I don't know, you know, it's hard. It's rough. It's rough. It's one of those things where probably my inner perfectionist really takes control of the wheel and just drives me crazy. It's the worst, dude. I hate my inner perfectionist. He's such a bully. Jeez, he's the worst. Right, Pikachu? Yeah, get rid of him, you know? But I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the story. I mean, it was fun today to go through that really challenging battle with Erica. Like, one of the most difficult gym battles I've ever, witnessed. Can't believe how challenging that was. I have legit copies of every GBA Pokemon games. I bought the emulator they sell on TikTok. Oh, no kidding. It's great playing Pokemon Sapphire right now. No kidding. Is Mr. Lurker here? I've been ignored. He's not. I hope he's not here. If Resident Lurker is here, I would be upset because he's been awake for over 30 hours. The dude needs sleep. He literally said, I gotta go because I'm going to bed. Like, so I hope he's asleep. I hope Resident Lurker is asleep. It's really great. I'm not gonna lie. That's awesome, dude. I love that. That's great. I personally am not a big fan of the emulators, but that's just me. Like, listen, that's fine. There's currently not a very good way to legitimately play this game if you don't have it and you're not willing to like fork out like, I don't know, like $300. It's ridiculous. The price is ridiculous. I really don't understand why it hasn't been ported over to the Nintendo Switch. I'm baffled. I'm completely baffled. I'm so beyond baffled. Does not make any sense to me. Shiny Magnemite, that would be sick. Yeah, TBY Clips, we're just kind of going for anything. We really needed an electric type for the team, man. So yeah, we're doing our Shiny Badge quest. We're here in the Thunderdome, just trying to find anything to shine, dude. Hoping to get a shiny electric type Pokemon because we don't have it for the team, and the electric type is really good. So it'd be good to have, I'm hoping for a Pikachu. Magnemite would be sick because the steel type is like crazy good defenses. So yeah, Magnemite would be sick. Sorry guys, I did not sleep well last night. I fell asleep at 1 o'clock and I woke up at 4. Did not sleep well last night. Yes, it does. It does make the games accessible, which I do appreciate. I saw Soraya, so pretty majestic, dude. Dude, I'm so stoked that we got Soraya on the squad, man. Really good times, dude. Yeah, earlier in the stream, Soraya went through the battle with Erica. We've got the next gym badge. We've saved the game. We've proceeded, and now we're getting our next member for the team, which is really exciting. After this, we have story to cover through, man. We're gonna have to go like take out Team Rocket and then take out Sabrina or Blaine. But I think we need to beat Sabrina before we beat Blaine. Is that right? I don't remember. I know that after that, we get the story with the Sevi Islands. Like we have to go to the islands for a little bit. So, I mean, there's that, right? But yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Blaine is the last. I think, yeah, right before Giovanni, right? Because you have to beat Blaine before you fight Giovanni. Spoilers, I suppose, for a game that is very old. Giovanni is a gym leader. What? He used the gym to fund the mafia? That's craziness. Kanto's wild, bro. Kanto's legit wild, dude. We need a shiny Lapras. Oh, bro. Oh, I forgot about that soft reset. Shoot, man. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that, though. Spoilers, I haven't played any of the 9 Gen 1 remakes. What? No way, dude. No kidding? Yeah, dude. I'm not gonna lie though. If they redid Gen 1 again, I'd actually be kind of happy. I'd be kind of excited because I feel like, there is not currently. Okay, listen. Okay, I'm not trying to bash Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. I'm not trying to, but I'm going to, okay? Because as much as I enjoy those games, it's not the optimal way to play through the game. I would love a modern version of Pokemon going through Kanto with the original catching. Like, literally, like, copy this game over, put it to Kanto with the physical special split. Like, it is great, right? It is good to bring Pokemon Go players in. Don't get me wrong. Like, I really do appreciate the game for that. Like, it had a lot of Pokemon Go players come on in, which was great, You can't even evolve your Eevee. I know, it's so sad. It's so sad. It's just so sad. But, like, to this day, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green is the best Kanto experience that you can have. and it is unfortunately very difficult to access. It is so difficult to access. If you want to play Pokemon Let's Go, if you want to play a Kanto game, like it's just, you know, I don't know, man. But the physical special split doesn't exist in this game. So like every poison type attack is special, or is physical. Excuse me, is physical, which doesn't always aid. Doesn't always aid it. You know. Please no BDSP style though. I hear that. Yeah, I hear that. Listen, I enjoyed Chibi Link. I think that Echoes of Wisdom is going to be amazing. I loved Link's Awakening on the Switch. Such a good game. So excited that we're getting the same art style. I loved the art style. I thought it was great, you know? But it didn't translate well on BDSP, I think. Specifically because like BDSP was literally a copy paste for the coding. Basically, it was basically a copy paste, right? But in that game that they copy pasted from, it was a grid system. Your character, like this game, was on a grid. Like you can't go diagonal. So the fact that you could go diagonal really messed with the game mechanics a lot, and it wasn't the best. It was not the best at all. Like I found myself playing that game strictly using the D-pad. Is that what it's called? Because it just doesn't feel right to me. You know, like if you're gonna have a Pokemon game remake in the chibi style, like it's gotta be done right. You know, I would be so dope. I would be so down with like another 2D Pokemon game, but like, I don't know, just make it more friendly, make it more user friendly. That's all I ask. I don't think that's too much. That might be a lot. I get it. I don't know. I'm not a game designer. Your video is off from your sound. It does that sometimes, and then it matches up again, and I think it's just weird. I don't know. I think I have PTSD from that. Oh shoot. It's fine on my end. It's really weird sometimes. I notice it too, and then it like catches up. I don't know what it is. It happens though. I don't know why it does that. Maybe it's because like it's not optimized the right way. I don't know. See, this is what I'm saying. Like I'm not necessarily technologically savvy enough to be able to like troubleshoot stuff like this sometimes, but I'll work on figuring it out because I do notice it sometimes. I just got out and went back in. And did it fix it for you? Hopefully it fixed it. But it honestly could, and they broke, yeah, what they did to the radar was so sad, in my opinion. So sad. So sad. What can you do? I loved Radar. I like Radar when it's a memory game. You need to get a shiny Magikarp. Oh, I don't know, man. I haven't bought the Magikarp from the salesman. What they do to Radar? So in BDSP, they changed Radar from being a memory game to being like the grass is always shaking. Like if you use the radar, the grass will literally shake until you get an encounter. If you walk into the grass or you accidentally get into another random encounter, the grass will constantly shake. For the cost of it not being a memory game, they made it so your chain is way more likely to break. So like, I get it because like the odds in BDSP are 40-96. It's not 81-92 like it was in Diamond Pearl Platinum, right? When the radar was originally introduced. But if you can do radar in Pokemon X and Y, which was the origin of 40-96, and have it still be a memory game and have the odds of it breaking still follow the Diamond Pearl Platinum, like, I just think it's so sad. And I love the Poke Radar. It's so good. So instead of a chain of 40, the best chain is in BDSP is 17. Arguable. Technically speaking, your odds are maxed at 40. If you can get to a 40 chain, your odds are maxed. However, the odds of you getting to a 40 chain in BDSP is significantly decreased from the odds of getting a 40 chain in Diamond Pearl Platinum because of how they changed it. Because in BDSP, well, okay, in Diamond Pearl Platinum, you have a constant like 1% chance that your chain breaks randomly. In BDSP, it's 10 or something like that. Like it's absurd. Like it is so difficult to keep your chain alive in BDSP. You can do everything right and have your chain break at 3 far more regularly than you can in like BDS or in Diamond Pearl Platinum. Like do not love how they handled the Poke Radar in BDSP. Very frustrating for me. But anyway, it is what it is. I want SOS hunting to come back. I'm glad I traded my copy in. And why not Platinum Story 2? I agree. Platinum Story would have been sick. It's still a good game. Like, I'm not trying to bash it, you know? I can't wait to finally Radar Hunt and Dude, it's so fun. It is so fun. I'm excited for those to come back. We're going to do those streams again at some point. At some point. I really kind of feel like we just need to, like, really focus on completing this SBQ, though. Like, I think that, like, when we're streaming here on TikTok, I think that our primary objective is going to be this SBQ until it's done. You know, like, I that's what I think the plan is. What if they do a platinum for the Switch? I think that they've missed their opportunity for that, to be honest. If they were going to do a platinum, I think that they would not have done a BDSP. Basically, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, I don't work for Nintendo or Game Freak, or Ilka. I don't work for any of those companies. But essentially, to my understanding, the platinum version of BDSP is Pokemon Legends Arceus. I know it's not exact, and I know it's not right at all, but it is essentially the platinum version of the game. Like, we're not gonna get another one. At this point, it's been too long. They're gonna work on Pokemon Legends ZA. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. You know, we could get something else this year, maybe. TBH, I never invested in BDSP. I played through the game. I beat the game, and then Legends Arceus came out like 2 months later, and I don't think I've really picked it up since. And you know, I considered picking it up for Safari Week because it sounded fun to do 4096 odds for the Safari Zone. That is the only game, legitimately the only game with a legitimate Safari Zone with 4096 odds. Every other game, 8192. So it sounded like a lot of fun to go for, like, you know, do some hunts there. But I don't love the encounter pool in BDSP or in Diamond Pearl Platinum in the Great Marsh. And also, I'm Team Calzone. Ramona Marsh? No. No way. I'm not about that. No way. You know, I cannot support Ramona Marsh at all. After what she did to Cal, no. I absolutely cannot do that. So no, you will not catch me putting any money into the Sinnoh Safari Zone. I'm Team Calzone. Absolutely. After that nasty divorce, oh no. Nope, not to my boy Cal. Not to my boy Cal. We're not about that, chat. Hashtag Calzone in the chat. Hashtag Calzone. You got your shiny Charmander, dude. Let's go. No Great Marsh here. Absolutely. Still no second shiny, though. Dude, GG's on the shiny Char, though. Bro, that's excellent, man. Hey, thank you so much, Peak, for the follow. I really appreciate that. It's nice to meet you, man. My name's Scotty. I'm a shiny hunter here on TikTok. If you enjoy the community, if you enjoy shiny hunting, if you enjoy Pokemon, I'd also encourage you to join the Discord. You don't have to if you don't want to. I get it. It's cool, but it's good to have you here. It's really nice to meet you, man. Welcome on in. Hashtag Calzone. Fire red on my SP. Dude, let's go, dude. GG's in the chat. Hey, Jessica, thank you so much for the good night. Are you headed out for the day? It's good to see your face here. Discord link not working. Ah, shoot, man. Okay, I'm going to check that out after stream. Tell you what. Check out the Discord link in a few hours after I close stream. I should theoretically have it fixed. I don't know why it's doing that. Check the link tree on you. Yeah, go over to YouTube. I've heard reports that it's working over there. I don't know why it's not working on TikTok. But if you go to YouTube, it's youtube.com/greatscotty, GR3ATSCOTTY. You should be able to find the link for the Discord there. I'm not currently live on YouTube, but you can check it out there. You can subscribe while you're there if you would like. You don't have to. But there will be original Pokemon content going up on YouTube that you will not see on TikTok. So if you're interested, join. If not, you know, it's fine. Whatever works. But you can join the Discord there. I've heard it's working better there. I don't know why it doesn't work on YouTube. It's literally the same link. So, or on TikTok, excuse me. It's literally the same link. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. What shiny we aiming for today? Daniel, what's good, bro? You know what? We're really just kind of going for an electric type, man. You know, we just beat Erica today. If you haven't seen it, we just got our most recent team member. The video is posted on my profile. You can go check it out. It's the most recent link. a most recent post on my profile. We beat Erica today, and we're continuing the SBQ right now. So about 380 encounters in, give or take a few, because I'm sure I've missed some, as I typically do. And yeah, we're just kind of going for anything. I'm hoping that we find a shiny Pikachu, because I think that would be so cool. I love Raichu so much. I've really grown fond of it over the years. Would love to use a shiny Raichu on my team, but I think it'd also be sick to find a shiny Magnemite. I feel like that would be really, really cool. I feel like I missed several. I gotta bounce. Enjoy the hunt. Majestic, it's good to see you, my dude. Good to see you. Have a great night, dude. We'll see you again here soon. Awesome. I'm hoping to see a shiny Magnemite. See, that would be sick. I would love a shiny Magnemite. You know, getting that steel type in here would be so good. That would be so good. Haven't seen any missed shinies yet? Nope, none yet. I haven't missed any. At least I'm aware of. VOD Squad, you're gonna have to check me, okay? You tell me if I missed a shiny, but I'll know if you're lying to me. I'll know if you fibbed and said, oh, you missed a shiny. I'll know. I'll know, VOD Squad. I'll know. I'm watching you. You guys always try to pull a fast one on me. I'm not for it. I'm not gonna fall for it. Not again. Blue ball at 400? Dude, what? Hold on a second. Hold on, Neon. Are you a time traveler, perchance? Have you seen the future? Everyone go shiny hunt your starter on it. No, Tyler, no! Tyler, no! Tyler, don't, Tyler, no! Oh, man. Oh, man. Why? How'd you get shiny Gengar? 9. I found a shiny Ghastly. And in like 99 encounters. Like, it was my fastest 81-92 hunt ever. This is a legitimate copy of Pokemon Leaf Green, so I was able to plug it in to my my Game Boy Advanced SP and trade it over to another copy of the game, and then trade it back so it was fully evolved. It was actually crucial that I did that specifically for the Snorlax hunt that we did a long time ago. Because it is a ghost type Pokemon. Literally, Snorlax cannot hurt it with all of the normal type attacks that it knows, and it literally only knows normal type attacks in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Plus, it can learn Taunt, which makes it impossible for Snorlax to use Rest, which is really nice. Plus, it can learn Seismic Toss, which is a move that is guaranteed not to be able to crit. So, literally the best Pokemon for shiny Snorlax. If you ever are going to be getting a Snorlax in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, I highly recommend, demand. Wait, can I do that? I don't think I can do that. I highly recommend that you get a Ghastly. Doesn't have to be shiny. This is a shiny only playthrough though, so I had to catch a shiny. And I literally just so happened to get it in 99 encounters. Literally the most scripted moment of my life. But it's good. It's good. It was great. I was happy. It was great. Whole video's up on YouTube if you wanna watch it. Shiny hunting Tepig in white. Does this count for Safari? Technically, no. Spearow was scripted. That was so scripted. You're so right. That was the worst moment of my life. Oh, I literally still cry about it at night. Technically, no, it doesn't count for Safari because it's not in a Safari zone, my dude. But listen, you don't have to hunt in the Safari zone. Safari week's over, you know? So, you know, if you want to shiny hunt in the Safari zone, go for it. Too bad I'm counting it. Fine. I can't stop you. I literally am just a dude who's playing a Pokemon game, man. I can't do anything about that. You can count it if you want. Fine. Just saying, it ain't in the Safari. Well, unless, is it in? No, it's not. It's not in the Friend Safari, right? Doesn't shiny hunting get hard every time you see a shiny on the same card? Nope. Not true. Shiny hunting is always, in this game, a 1 out of 8,192 chance of finding a shiny. There's no way for that. The odds don't change. It is a static, constant, cemented, concrete 8,192 odds, 1 out of 8,192 odds to find a shiny Pokemon. Yeah. Your cartridge is not limited to how many shiny Pokemon you can find. It does not calculate that. It literally just runs shiny frames at an odds, of 1 out of 8,192. So you're literally just rolling a die. until you find the shiny that you're looking for, you know? Shiny hunt Zappy too. Oof. Here's the thing, man. I don't have the Master Ball yet. I'm not going to risk it, dude. Because like Zapdos, especially a shiny Zapdos, I'm going to hunt it. It's going to happen. But like, dude, I am worried about that hunt, man. Like it's going to take work to get the shiny Zappy. It's going to take work, dude. And I'm not at a point where I'm ready for it. Emerald has weird frame issues. It does have weird frame issues. So in Pokemon Emerald specifically, you have the same seed. So your frames are always the same. So what that means is you can technically RNG manipulate the game if you happen to know when your shiny frame is coming. It is different for every game, but once you start your save file, your shiny frames are calculated. They are determined. So however long your game is running for, your shiny frames are already determined. It does not reset the seed and change around your shiny frames. So in Emerald, it is highly discouraged. You could technically find a shiny if you soft reset an Emerald, but don't do it because more likely than not, you are just going to be encountering the same Pokemon. Because when you're shiny hunting, encounters. You want to get encounters as quickly as you can. And what that means is you're likely, especially when you're turning off the game and turning it back on, like restarting the file, you are likely, or restarting the save, you are going to be hitting the same frames within the first 10 seconds. Like they're the same frames. So if you soft reset for a starter, more than likely, you will never find a shiny in Pokemon Emerald if you're soft resetting, more than likely. Again, there are outliers. There is a chance that you can find a shiny in the very early frames of Pokemon Emerald. I do not encourage that because you're likely not going to have it. It's 1 out of 8,192 odds. And again, the odds will do what they want, but it's the same frames that you're hitting. So it's like, and that's also technically manipulating the shinies. They're technically illegitimate. It's technically like using a Game Shark. Listen, play the game however you want. If you happen to have a shiny frame that is early in Emerald, GG's, that's awesome. Good for you. Or if you happen to have a shiny frame that is early in a copy of Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire specifically, with the battery is dry, again, GG's, good for you. You can do what you want. But listen, you're probably like independent and an adult. You can do what you want. I'm not going to stop you. But technically speaking, you're not going to have a good time. It's not going to be very fun because you're probably not going to find it. You know? That's weird. Playthrough ends in 2045, maybe. We'll see, dude. I've been going slow, so I am actually hoping to finish it before whatever happens to TikTok in January 2025. So tonight we're doing a single cartridge encounters. Next time we stream, it might be double. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think Inkay's evolution is weird. It's a pretty cool evolution, though. Like, that's a pretty fun mechanic. And I love how it's the same in Pokemon Go, too. Like, you have to flip your screen upside down. I think that's pretty cool, honestly. Do doubles? I will. The only reason that I didn't do doubles tonight was because of the gym battle. Because we did the gym, that was specifically why we stuck with singles, you know? What do you think the starters for the next Legends game will be? Actually, Michael, I did a video about that recently over on YouTube where I kind of went through all of the candidates that I thought the starters could be. And since publishing that video, I actually think my opinion has kind of changed a little bit. But yeah, I don't know, you know? In my video that I posted, it's kind of breaking things down a bit for the starters. And I selected, I think I selected Chikorita because I love Chikorita and I'm really hopeful for Chikorita. I selected Chikorita, Piplup, and Chimchar. No, not Chimchar. I'm sorry. Excuse me. And Scorbunny. Of course, you know, Scorbunny and Chimchar are basically the same Pokemon, right? They're basically the same. Those are the Pokemon that I selected for it, but I don't know if that's necessarily true because while Piplup, yes, is based off of, has some very obvious connections to Napoleon Bonaparte, French, somebody in French. Listen, I don't pay the history budget that much. I'm not good with history all the time. But anyway, Napoleon Bonaparte is a French emperor, I believe. How do you make a French Pokemon, and change its final form and make it more French? Or they don't get final forms and they get Megas, in which case, sure, Mega Empoleon would be dope. I would love that. But I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. On it, Chief. Torchic needs a return. I hope it's the starter. I hope it's not the starter. And I'm not trying to upset you, Mac. I really am not. Here's the thing, okay? I believe that the starter Pokemon are going to get their own Mega forms. That is the love I believe the starter Pokemon are going to get. Blaziken already has a Mega form. And while, we do have Mega Charizard X and Y, and we're probably going to get a Mega Charizard Z, in all honesty, I don't see them recycling Pokemon that already have Megas as the starter Pokemon if they're going to get new Megas. I don't think that makes sense. I do think that any Pokemon that has a Mega Evolution will be obtainable at some point in Pokemon Legends ZA. Specifically because, do you guys know the last time you were able to use a non-Kanto Mega Pokemon? You can use Kanto Mega Pokemon in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That's sick, right? Like, any Pokemon from Kanto that can Mega Evolve in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That's freaking cool. But before that, it's been over 10 years since you've been able to use a Mega Blaziken. If we don't have access to all of the Mega Pokemon in Pokemon Legends ZA, that's going to be really sad. Now, they could do that. I could see them doing that. And if they do, that's fine. It is what it is. We'll work with the system that we got, right? But I firmly believe that if it has a Mega, you will be able to catch it at some point or transfer it in from Pokemon Home at some point in Pokemon Legends ZA. Personally, that's what I believe. Could be wrong, but that's what I think. That makes me feel old. Yeah, Cat at Root, when I did that math, I was not happy. I'll tell you that for free. Yeah, technically, I don't think it's 10 years yet. I think it's 10 years in October. Still, right? Like, that sucks. Like, that's awful, man. I want Mega Lucario. I think that there's a good chance that we're going to have Mega Lucario. I think there's a pretty good chance Mega Lucario is going to be making its return. Isn't there a statue of Mega Lucario in X and Y, too? Because of, like, some ancient hero? How cool would it be if, am I getting that wrong? I may be getting that wrong. But how cool would it be if you encounter that ancient hero? That'd be sick. Dumpy! I haven't seen him since Shiny Snorlax Hunt. I know. It's been a long time, my dude. Welcome back. Welcome back, by the way. I mean, technically, Pogo has the most Megas. Okay, yeah, that's true. That's a good point. But in a main series game, and the Megas in Pogo, like, they're cool, don't get me wrong, but they don't function the same way, right? Like, it's not the same. It is cool, don't get me wrong, but it is very different. Very different. So, like, yeah, you could use a Mega Sceptile. You're right. You're absolutely correct. Mega Blaziken as well. Like, sure. I don't know. It's hard because while Pokemon Go is not a main series game, it does connect to the main series games. So it's like, I don't know, man. So yeah, you're right. That's a good point. But I still think that as far as like main series goes, I think that all of the Megas are going to be returning. Plus, we're going to get new ones. But I really don't see any starters with Mega forms being the starters in Legends EA. I just don't see it. I could be wrong. Don't get me wrong. I could easily be wrong. My track record, not the best. I've been predicting that every Direct is going to have the HD remakes of Twilight Princess since like 2020. Still no Twilight Princess. So I don't know. I could be wrong very easily. Very easily could be wrong. I'll admit it. But I do think that I think it's pretty cemented, man. I think that there's no shot that we don't get the return of all Mega Pokemon. Is it possible to get Deoxys in Fire Red Leaf Green nowadays for cartridges if you got a Game Shark? Or an Action Replay, I think is the other one. It is possible, technically, but not through legitimate methods. At least that I'm aware of. Maybe there's some glitch that can take me there. I don't know. That'd be sick. I would love that. It would be super cool to be able to find a shiny Deoxys, because I believe this is the only game that you can catch a shiny Deoxys in. In every other game, they are shiny locked, which is dumb. what a shiny hunter who thinks shiny locks are dumb? How original. Right, chat? Cheers to originality. With the Game Shark for the DS, can't send Pokemon like Legendary to the bank. They say it's a hack. Yep. Yeah. If the Pokemon Home is really good at detecting hacks. So yeah, this is true. This is true. I wonder though, can it detect Pokewalker? So a big movement in the Heart Gold Soul Silver community lately has been unlocking the shinies from the Pokewalker. It's something that I've considered doing for the Heart Gold Soul Silver shiny badge quest, assuming I can eventually find a Game Shark for sale at a reasonable price for the DS, and then get the code to be able to do it. So it would be really cool if I could, especially because I've been marathon training. Like, I feel like finding a shiny in the Pokewalker would be dope. That would be so cool, you know? Is it possible? I don't know. But if you turn out the lights, I can glow. But it would be really cool. I don't know if it would be legitimate. It may have to stay in that game forever. But like that, hey, a Pokewalker shiny, that would be dope. I'd be okay with that. There are not. I wouldn't mess with hacked mons. Personally, I wouldn't either. I never really do. I never do, actually. I used to. I've since corrected my ways. I used to have a Game Shark. I wanted to have the national dex completed in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 so I could get the shiny charm. I thought that would be excellent. So I devised a strategy to use a Game Shark to catch every single Pokemon in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 so that I could get the shiny charm. I gave up halfway through. Actually, I gave up not even a tenth of the way through. Like, I was like, nah, never mind. This isn't fun. It's more fun to go through the challenge. You know, like if everything is free, then like, it just doesn't really feel like it has any value, you know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe that doesn't make any sense, but I feel like the syndrome effect takes its place there. You know, if everything is shiny, nothing is. The challenge is what makes it worth it. Exactly. I agree. You know, so that I've done that in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Like, I have a living dex essentially in Pokemon Fire Red of all of the Gen 1 Pokemon, and I'm working on getting it in like Gen 3. You know, like getting every single Pokemon, including the Johto Pokemon, and then transferring it up into Gen 4, and then continuing that challenge through Gen 4. It's going to take a long time to transfer everything up into Gen 4 because you can only do 6 Pokemon a day in those games. That's really fun. I don't know why they made that rule. It's the worst, actually. But anyway, you want a shiny Marshadow? That would be sick. Is that the Pokemon Go shiny this year for Go Fest? Or I guess it's not shiny, right? It's just a regular Marshadow? I don't know. I could be wrong. But yeah, GoFest has got Marshadow. It's not shiny though. Oh, got it. Is it even a possibility to find a shiny Marshadow? Has it ever been released? I know that they're very stingy with mythical shinies. I got a 100% shiny Guzz. Dude, no, that's so sick, bro. That's so sick. I've never gotten a Shundo in Pokemon Go. I've never gotten a Shundo. I got a shiny Nihilego today. It was like a 96%. So that was kind of cool. I'll take a 96. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. You got it soon, my dude. B Ballard, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. It's good to see your face, bro. It's really good to see you. How you been, bro? Kaylee, thank you so much for the follow. Did I pronounce your name right? Welcome on in. It's nice to meet you. My name is Scotty. I'm a shiny hunter here on the TikToks. You can also find me over on YouTube and Discord and other social media platforms if you feel so inclined. You don't have to, though, if you don't want to. But what we're doing a shiny badge quest in Pokemon Leaf Green. We just beat Erica tonight. Actually, we found a shiny in Safari Week on Sunday, last Sunday, final day of Safari Week, and we're just able to beat Erica tonight. So that was really exciting. But anyway, welcome on in. Aaron, thank you so much for the heart puff. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you, Aaron. Thank you. Zera Aura had its shiny released, but I didn't think other Gen 7 mythicals have been released. I don't think they have either. You know? Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Team check. Yo, let's do it. Let's do it, Ken. How's it going, by the way? Good to see you. Good to see you. Keep in mind that I do not have the most recent shiny on the team currently. So if you want to see the most recent shiny, I would recommend checking out the most recent video that I've posted on TikTok. Double tap that Pokemon, that video as well. If you haven't already, would really appreciate it. Leading off the team, Dampe, shiny Gengar. Great Pokemon, really good for catching Pokemon too. Kokiri was our starter, shiny Venusaur. What's your best shiny on Pokemon Go? Ooh, good question. I don't know off the top of my head. We've got Feroche, the shiny Dragonair here. This is a Celadon City, so this was Game Corner. We've got Big Goron, the shiny Snorlax, met on Route 12. Calm Nature. We've got a Primeape, shiny Pharaon here. And Rupees, our shiny Persian. Rupees has been on our team for a while. It is a real moneymaker. Prints his own money. It's great. It's absolutely great. Hello, Tay. Best shiny on Pokemon Go. Honestly, my dude, I feel like I haven't been playing Pokemon Go as much lately. So, and I have a lot of shinies on that game because I've been playing it essentially since day one, not necessarily daily. I've missed several days this year. I've just been really busy with other stuff. You'd think with how much I've been running that I've been able to play Pokemon Go more, but no, I have not. I've not done it more, which is too bad. Is too bad. But that being said, I will say this though, in replace, instead of saying my best shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go, let me tell you, my most recent shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go. I do have the ticket for GoFest, so I've been going through my 7K eggs while I've been doing my runs this week as I've been marathon training, and I hatched a shiny Emolga, which was really cool. I didn't even know that was available in Pokemon Go, so that was really exciting. Emolga is one of those shiny Pokemon where it's maybe not the best shiny in the world, but when it comes to it, it's a beautiful Pokemon. I love Emolga very much, and I'm really happy that I have a shiny in Pokemon Go. I think that's really cool. Also, I think it's pretty cute when it follows you on the map. I love that it's just a flying squirrel. I love that. I think it's really cute. Anyway, let's see. I forgot about Emolga. Yeah, I did too. And just before Emolga, I hatched a shiny Ducklet, so that was pretty fun. I'm hoping for the shiny Corsola. That would be excellent. I'm hoping, again, I've been predicting this for several years too, but I'm hoping that for Halloween we get Galarian Corsola. That would be so cool. That'd be so cool. Let's see, Daniel, how about using the secret gifts in the Pokemart? Work legitimately. Been curious how it worked. The secret gifts in the Pokemart. You know, are you talking about like receiving some of the events like through the Pokemart, dude? Because I think in order to do that, you do need to receive a specific item. Even still, like I don't think that you can use the codes for it. I could be wrong. But yeah, I don't know. We better get Mimikyu in Pokemon Go this year. Yeah, hasn't it been like 3 years since we've seen Mimikyu? We still haven't received it. Of course, Pokemon Go just, you know. Oh, wait, hold on. Mimikyu was Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Never mind. Forget I was going to say anything. I was going to say that Pokemon Go hates Galar. It just absolutely hates the Galar region. We have some Pokemon from the Galar region, like Wooloo and Phalanx, and drawing a blank. But no starters. My boy Grookey, grossly overlooked. I will never forgive them. They're so rude. So rude to my boy Grookey, my boy Scorbunny. Love Scorbunny. Love Scorbunny line. Honestly, I have a like fairly competitive Scorbunny in Pokemon Sword and Shield. He sweeps, bro. He's so good. I love him. He's great. Yeah, he's great. Yeah, Zacian and Zamazenta as well. But I don't think, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are like the crowned forms too. I know that the uncrowned were available. Maybe the crowned were just like exclusive to like an in-person event or something like that. I don't know. I could be wrong. I have been so out of touch with the Pokemon Go community. It's actually been pretty sad. Like, I love Pokemon Go. I have, essentially been playing it since day one. Like, very committed to it. You would imagine I'd be at level 55, right? But nope, I don't have any friends near me to trade with. So I can't gain levels anymore. And I rarely have the opportunity to go to like actual events where I would interact with people that I have on my friends list. So there's that. I would love to go to a Go Fest at some point. That would be really cool. It's just never worked for my schedule to be able to actually go. I was really hoping that maybe New York would be able to work for me. But it didn't work for me this year, and that's fine. It is what it is. Were any of you guys in New York for Go Fest? Just out of curiosity. The Galar erasure is so upsetting. Right? It's the worst. It's terrible, dude. Like, do you know how bad I would love to see a Nickit in Pokemon Go? I love Nickit. I hope that Nickit is in Pokemon Legends ZA. Nickit is amazing. Thievul, maybe not so much, but Nickit is adorable. I love Nickit. Great Pokemon. Absolutely great Pokemon. Some of my friends went, so I got a Necrozma. Oh, that's dope, dude. That's so cool. Yeah, I don't have a Necrozma yet. I wasn't able to remote it. But also, I was in Lake Tahoe. I was in the middle of the mountains. Literally had no cell reception for like the entire weekend. So I couldn't do anything. So yeah, anyway, maybe this weekend I'll get a Necrozma. That'd be cool. I doubt that any of Gen 8 or 9 will be in ZA. I mean, maybe. Think of it this way. Think of this though, because Silver, while I do agree with you, I also don't agree with you. There is a chance that none of Gen 8 or Gen 9 will make it into ZA. However, Gen 8 specifically has received a lot of love in Gen 9. A lot of love in Gen 9. We're talking new Applin evolutions, 2 of them, technically speaking. We're talking about like, it's gotten more love than you would expect, I guess is what I should say. Generally speaking, when they're, paying tribute to older Pokemon games, they usually go further back than the most recent generation from the current generation, right? But they didn't do that. And technically speaking, Legends ZA is still going to be a Gen 9 Pokemon game. It's not Gen 10. So the trend of paying tribute to Gen 8 may still very much be alive and well in Pokemon Legends ZA. Also, keep in mind, and this doesn't necessarily mean anything, right? But Quaxley's Pokedex entry states that it is not from the Paldea region. It migrated from another region long ago. It very well could be that the other region it migrated from long ago was Ancient Kalos. They are literally next door. So there is a chance, there is a chance. And I brought that up in my video, like, is Quaxley going to be the starter that we get in Pokemon Legends EA? I don't necessarily think so, but I can't rule out that possibility, How do you decide what Gen Pokemon games are? It's not necessarily the community that decides it. It's the Pokemon company. So until the next Gen Pokemon game comes out, like the next new region, all of the games that are coming out are the current region. So, yeah, if that answers your question, I guess, you wanted shiny Gorbis, not Huntail. Oh, sad, dude. Yeah, and there's no way to differentiate it in Pokemon Go, right? Like you're just you get what you get. That's sad, dude. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Yeah, Gorbis is beautiful shiny. I think Huntail is still a pretty good shiny though, right? I think it's pretty good. Granted, it's definitely not Gorbis, but it's still a good shiny. Have you ever caught a shiny on the live stream? Yeah, Carlos, yeah, for sure. Actually, if you take a look at my most recent video on the on my TikTok, that was live for Safari Week. The 3 most recent ones were all live for Safari Week. But yeah, I frequently will do live streams with shiny hunting, and yes, we do find shinies on streams fairly regularly, I would say. There's definitely been shinies that I've gotten off stream for sure, but no, we get a lot of shinies on stream. Of course, you know, we are working with 1 out of 8192 odds, and this hunt literally just started today. We're less than 500 encounters in. The odds of us finding a shiny right now may be low, right? But you never know. You literally, I've found a shiny Ghastly in 99 encounters. That was off stream technically, but yeah, you know, you never know, right? So I don't know. I have a mystery box in Pokemon Go. 4 shiny, they look identical. Yeah, shiny Meltan, not necessarily my favorite shiny. It's still, you know, the blue wire I think is kind of cool. But yeah, Meltan is kind of a weird one, you know? I have hardly touched SV DLC. I still need to beat it, dude. I haven't gotten Terapagos yet. And I call myself a Pokemon trainer. And I call myself a Pokemon trainer. Shaking my head, dude. Yeah, I need to go through. I need to go through that. I mean, to be honest with you, what's kind of frustrating to me is I need to go through Pokemon Violet. I need to get like the Violet exclusives for the DLC so I can have that living dex. I don't know if I want to do that because I have to go through all of Kitakami again for Violet. I don't know if I really want to do that. Kitakami just was like, I enjoyed it. It was fine, but it was also like, oh man, it just felt like a grind, you know? What's good, Esme? How's it going? Congrats on the Neat Arena. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. What a cool way to end Safari Week 2024, you know? I'll take it. That's great, you know? Great shiny to find. I've never used it before. So it's always cool to use a new shiny Pokemon, especially on the SBQ. Guys, thank you for 33,000 likes on the stream. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Is Clamperl on X and Y? I believe so. Or it's in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. It's been a long time. I don't remember the regional dexes for that game. Noah, thank you for the follow, dude. I appreciate that, man. Welcome on in. Noah, you are catching us in the middle of our shiny badge quest in Pokemon Leaf Green. We just defeated Erica tonight, so before we take on the next gym, which I believe is going to be Sabrina, we need to find another shiny Pokemon. You have caught us here in the Thunderdome. Trying to find an electric type Pokemon. Ah, okay. Yeah, dude. Welcome on in. Shiny Melton is one of those that comes and goes. Yeah, it's not constant because it's a mythical Pokemon, right? It's mythical, I think. I don't know if it's just because I'm old. They just don't make Pokemon games like Gen 3 anymore. You know, yeah, you know, I don't know. You know, as much as I love Gen 3, and I do love Gen 3, I love Gen 4. Gen 4 is great. Love the older games a lot. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought Sword and Shield was probably okay. Let me rephrase that. I loved Sword and Shield. I thought Sword and Shield was probably one of the best Pokemon games on the Nintendo Switch up until Pokemon Legends Arceus came out, and that kind of took the cake. There are elements that I love about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. However, I will say there are elements that really grind my gears with that game as well. It's not a bad game. It's a really good game. I really enjoyed Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. If you enjoy Pokemon, you're going to probably enjoy Scarlet and Violet, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't have some of its frustrations that you have to endure a little bit, which is very unfortunate because I think it's a really good game and it has so much potential, but unfortunately, it suffers. It suffers in a lot of ways. I think that it was a very ambitious Pokemon game for the hardware. I think that if the Nintendo Switch was a little bit stronger, a little bit better, if you know, the hardware within the Switch, I think they could have made it, it would have ran better. And I think we would have had a better experience with it. At least maybe that's my opinion. And I could be wrong. It's my opinion, right? Your own reasons are your own, you know? But for me, there were elements that I really didn't love about the game. I felt like the shiny hunting method in the game was a little bit of a letdown. As much as I love the outbreaks, it's just not as interesting to me. Like, it's just not as interesting to me to do that, you know? As much as I love Masuda Method, I don't love Masuda Method at all. It's really not that fun. And even though they made hatching eggs so much better, hatching eggs is still such a pain in the neck, dude. You know, like, don't get me wrong. I really do enjoy Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The fact that you can get, you know, there's a badge or a focus for every single type in the game, that should be the standard in Pokemon games moving forward. A challenge of every single type, that should be the standard. But there are elements that were introduced in Pokemon Legends Arceus that were missing in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that would have made the game significantly better, in my opinion. And to be honest with you, I kind of felt like the game was just lacking character. Like the world, the whole huge world, which was pretty fun to explore, it almost felt void of life because the people, like, they didn't challenge you. You had to challenge them to a battle. You know, like, it just didn't really seem like, in the overworld, it just didn't really feel like it was developed enough in a way. What I would have loved to see was some elements from other games kind of influencing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. For example, imagine with me for just a moment, okay? We have an open world Pokemon game, much like Scarlet and Violet, but we have an evil team, an actual evil team, not just delinquent students, but an actual evil team who is out to get you because they recognize you. They have been warned about you. We're talking about the Yiga clan in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Randomly, you see people who look like other NPCs who will approach you and challenge you to a Pokemon battle randomly. Like something like that, where you just have a random chance of a Yiga clan member in Pokemon spawning, would make the game feel so much more alive. It would make the playthroughs more unique because you never know when you're going to encounter the evil team. I would love it in a Pokemon game if there was an element of like mini challenges that just had a chance of randomly spawning. You know, like, what if there's a whole clan of the evil team that are trying to steal some Pokemon from legitimate trainers? You can go in and you can battle them and you can help change the fate from those trainers. Or, you know, like, whatever works, you know, like, something like that would make the game feel more alive. It would just bring more diversity into the game if there was an element of that, you know? I feel like that would be amazing. Breath of the style Pokemon would be amazing. So here's my theory. This has been a theory that I've been running since who knows how long. And that is that the Pokemon Company is watching Legend of Zelda. They are seeing the success from Legend of Zelda games and they are emulating it. For example, we had Skyward Sword, which was an open area Pokemon game. Shortly thereafter, we have Legends Arceus, which is an open area Pokemon game. And I think that it took a lot of elements from that game and turned it into a Pokemon world. Then we have Link's Awakening, right? Which is a chibi style Pokemon game. Pokemon Company copies that chibi style Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. We then have Breath of the Wild, which is highly successful open world, right? Highly successful game. So Scarlet and Violet, the Breath of the Wild of the Pokemon game, at its darndest. It tried its best for that. Couldn't connect, trying to reconnect. I don't know if I'm still live. I have no idea if I'm still live. I don't know if people are still here. Trying to reconnect now. Should be connecting. I might have to close stream. I don't know. The Pokemon Company didn't make BDSP, so I don't know about that part. Technically they did though, because they are partnered with Ilka. Game Freak didn't make BDSP, but the Pokemon Company made BDSP. They endorsed it. It was Ilka, sure, but it was still the Pokemon Company. We are here, Scotty. You are still live. Okay, cool. I don't know why I have like a pop-up saying live disconnected. So that's weird. Anyway, not a shiny. Let's run away. Thank you for the GGs, by the way. I'm so sorry. TBY Clips. I was in a monologue, my dude. I missed it. I suppose. Listen, my theory could be very far from the truth. It could be very, very far from the truth. But I personally think that the Pokemon Company is paying very close attention to Legend of Zelda. And I think that they are trying to find ways that they can emulate that success in their games, because at their core, they are very different games, right? Very, very different play styles, but they're also very unique and very like similar in different ways. Unique is the wrong word. They're very similar in different ways, with the element of like exploration and stuff like that, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's too loose of a term, because technically exploration is in literally any game. I could say that about Skyrim, you know, there's a huge element of exploration in Skyrim. That doesn't necessarily mean that the Pokemon Company is taking notes from Skyrim. I do, however, find it an odd coincidence that what we see in Legend of Zelda, we shortly see in Pokemon. There have been similarities in that. And I'm not necessarily saying that I'm right. I could be wrong. I could easily be wrong. But I think that if you pay attention to Legend of Zelda games, you can start to see some things being introduced in Pokemon games in a similar style to Legend of Zelda, if that makes sense. That's my theory, and I could easily be wrong, but that is the hill upon which I will perish. Can I say that on TikTok Live? Am I going to get banned? That is the hill that I will guard until I am no longer breathing, until I am unalived. Is that? Please don't ban me, TikTok. Please don't ban me. 35K. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the likes, you guys. You guys are awesome. How do you know much about fishing, like in Pokemon games or fishing in general? Because I think that the last time I caught a fish in real life was maybe 2012. Maybe, if even. And that's being generous. I am not a good fisherman. That's it. You're banned. Crap. Dang it. Dang it. We're getting to 500? Yeah, we're going to get to 500 and then we're going to call it a night. That was not originally the plan, but we were so close to it. So I'm like at that point where I'm like, yeah, we'll just get there and then we'll call it a night from there. We'll call it from there. Yeah, so I would put on the helmet, but like we have 10 encounters. More or less 10 encounters. So I think probably no helmet tonight. Sorry guys. Next time. And I think we'll do 20K or 25K for the helmet. Which shiny do you like, but you can only choose? Oh, geez, that's such a mean question. I mean, not to say that you're mean for asking it. It's just a very difficult question. Why is this not going? There you go. Come on, buddy. It's really hard for me to choose just one favorite shiny Pokemon. You know, I've been a shiny hunter for a very long time. I've identified as a shiny hunter for a very long time. So picking just one is very challenging to me. Very, very challenging to me. I'll say this. One of my most recent shinies that I've obtained in Pokemon Go is Ducklet. And its shiny is just cute. It's just pink. It's just cute. While Ducklet has never been one of my favorite Pokemon, I will say this. When a shiny Pokemon goes pink, it's generally a good shiny. And I would say that about Ducklet. You know, usually when somebody asks me for my favorite shiny Pokemon, I'll give an underrated shiny Pokemon. And today's underrated shiny Pokemon is Ducklet. I will not necessarily carry that through Swanna, but Ducklet has a pretty good shiny. I will say that. Didn't your wife's dad get you the helmet? Yeah, my father-in-law gave me the helmet. Yeah, it was a gift at Disneyland. We were literally just walking by and I was like, yo, I want to see this. This is cool. I can't believe that's for sale. Like, this looks so legit. And my father-in-law was like, Merry Christmas, man. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, here you go. And I was like, oh, shoot, you know? Seriously, so generous. So freaking kind. Like, I not expected at all. Very kind of him. Very, very kind of him. You know, they should have put shiny Pokemon. I know! What were they thinking? They weren't thinking. Gosh, it's the worst. That could have been so cool to have just a chance that a Pokemon goes shiny in Pokemon Snap, in new Pokemon Snap. That would have been so cool. It is a huge missed opportunity, massive missed opportunity. I genuinely thought that when we got the DLC for new Pokemon Snap, that shiny Pokemon were going to be introduced. I was like, yeah, there's no shot that they don't do that, right? But no, they didn't do it. And that's okay. But what were they thinking? That is the rudest thing they've ever done. It would be amazing to do new Pokemon Snap or another Pokemon Snap and have the ability of finding shiny Pokemon. That would be so cool. I would love another Pokemon Snap, Silver. I completely agree with you. I would still be playing. I pick it up on occasion. I actually want to play it again. It's such a fun game. I was like, I think I'm on the leaderboard for like one of the like most points for one of the islands. Like, I think I was top 100. I might not be top 100 anymore because it's been so long, but I was among the top 100 for the highest points on an island, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I love new Pokemon Snap, though. I would love another new Pokemon Snap game. I think that would be a ton of fun. I think that would be such a good time. Let's see what we got here. A Voltorb, but he is not shiny. He is not shiny, my friends. All right, you guys. Listen, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Guys, I'm going to call it a night. I got an early morning tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. Am I doing a run tomorrow morning? I don't remember. But I'm going to call it a night because I've been live for about 4 hours now, which is way longer than I thought I was going to be. But you know what? I've been having too much fun. I want to thank you guys for hanging out this long. And the VOD squad over on YouTube, I really appreciate you guys. Like I said, throughout the live stream, all of my live streams are on a playlist on YouTube. This video is going to be up on YouTube here shortly. So if you know, you're so inclined, if you want to, you know, you don't have to, but you can find all of the VODs over on YouTube underneath my playlist for the live stream vault. Again, you guys, if you are new here and you have not yet joined the Discord, do consider joining that Discord for notifications on when and where I go live. The next live stream, it's gonna be soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe. But I think that no, tomorrow's Friday. I'm off this week. Anyway, I'm just getting back from vacation. But listen, guys, I want to thank you again for hanging out here. I am going to call it a night. I really appreciate you guys hanging out here. This has been a very fun time. Thank you for the support and for all of the love. And I hope that you guys know that I appreciate you. And it's good to see you guys. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next live stream. Until then, have a good one. Bye-bye.